Yeah.
Do what?
We're doing the things.
Oh, yeah.
The things.
Welcome, everybody,
Things.
to tonight's episode of Roll Call Rebirth. We got tonight with us Bat Sam, Tigger with 3Gs, Rain RPGs. We got Cricky back from Japan finally.
Yay.
Hey.
Jessica Jane 25, and then Ridlich. So the gang's all here.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions before we get started? I wrote up a recap not only to help
I have a question.
Cricky. Yeah, what's up?
What is life?
Ooh.
All right. So does anybody have a question before we get started?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's everybody doing?
All right.
Good.
Fantastic.
So,
I didn't
Rain
upgrade
pouring
any of the
coffee
things
so
I was
that
supposed to
I can-
upgrade, though.
Yeah.
did you not level up all the way?
No, I don't know what like that means.
Pick the thing that
Get a
gives you points and
week.
put them into charisma. There's a cheat code.
Oh my
there.
God.
Do the
There you go. Yeah, right.
For you, get your points and put them in charisma. Anyways,
I
thanks
feel like
everybody.
we spent the after party of last session basically
Yeah.
saying like, hey, you can do whatever you want, but here's a good thing.
I get-
And then we
oh, that
came all
was
the
to-
way back around to like, just put them in fucking charisma and let's go.
Does my health go all the way up when I level?
No. So the way and this is we'll peek behind the curtain again. So basically the way this works, for you, I think you roll a D8 as a warlock. So every time you level, you get to roll a hit die, which is for you a D8. The way that I do health, I treat it only like a bonus. So if you roll above a 5 on your D8, then you add whatever you roll to your health. Otherwise, if you roll 5 or lower, just add 5 to your health.
Okay,
Does that make sense to you?
just
No?
tell me what to do. Roll this dice. I tell you that. Add this. Okay, I add.
You know what? I'll roll it for you for this time. So this is
I
a
am blessed on this
D8.
day.
This is a D8.
That's a day.
I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and roll it. You didn't roll above an 8, so you know what?
Sounds about right.
We're gonna add.
How can you roll above an 8 with a D8?
I'm sorry, you didn't roll above a 5.
That's,
All right, this is a
that's
good
the,
start. I'm
That's
glad.
the game.
This is a
You
good
deserve more
start.
health if you've managed to do that. So
Yeah.
Did I break it?
All right. So,
Broke the whole game.
were there any questions pertaining to this whole situation?
let's just dive on in.
All right.
Get on.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I'm ready to look into my soul with these mirrors.
All right. So I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to. I'll add the health to your thing in a minute, Sam. But you got 5 more health plus whatever your constitution. So cool.
I can add that. I figured
No,
that
I'm doing
Okay.
it.
out. Okie dokie.
All right. So previously.
Oh, my Eldritch Blast got +6 now.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Now be quiet. All of you, be quiet. I'm reading the recap. Okay, cool. Everybody's quiet. I really like that. I got so much power. All right. So previously,
Hush, guys.
yeah. God damn it.
Sorry.
Excuse me. I feel like you need to
The
shush.
Previous,
Everyone
yeah.
needs to shush.
Shh.
Come on.
Previously, the party had entered the Tower of Lady Indalia, who's an ancient and powerful magus. Indalia had been taken captive, and a corruption had been spread all throughout the forest. After interrogating one of the cultists, it was discovered that they wished to use the seed of Kasan that was found to be inside of Batey to resurrect the ancient Dark Lord himself. Determined to save Indalia and stop the expanding darkness, the party set out to root out the evil in the tower and to stabilize the wells of power that were being used to spread the corruption. Things were not to be that easy, however, as the tower itself is a winding maze of magic and seemingly random chance. They would go up one set of stairs only to end up on a floor below. After investigating, they discovered that Clock, who is a magical living grandfather Clock-esque entity, seemed to know a great deal about the tower. He's the one who informed them about the wells of power and their likely locations. Not only that, but he seemed to function almost as a magical elevator to help them traverse the floors in the order that they saw fit. The first well of power they went after was in the apothecary. After a short battle with a couple demons and a mage, they managed to narrowly avoid falling into an eternal abyss and managed to purify and stabilize the well of power on that floor. Now they find themselves in the room of reflection, which is a deceptively complex room filled from top to bottom with mirrors. Upon reading the journal of Lady Indalia, they discovered that the mirrors may show more than just her physical appearance. And that is kind of where we left off. I'm going to start up the music while you guys... Do you have anything else that you think Cricky should know?
Forgot to mention the fact that me and Raina almost died.
Oh, I mentioned that some people.
Yeah,
Thanks to a-
said we almost fell into a bottomless abyss, an endless
I know,
abyss.
but like, I just wanted to emphasize it a little bit
I just
more.
wanted the recognition, okay? But yeah.
But
So,
you didn't.
was there
It's true,
anything
they
else you
didn't.
guys think would be pertinent for Cricket? I did tell her that she got she beat up a gorilla demon, but also she got smashed into the floor.
Only because he underestimated me, and I thought he was a distant relative.
Right.
He was so big.
That is exactly what happened.
You saved me. I don't know whether that was last week or the week before, but you saved me.
Classic me.
sounds like
Sounds like a thing.
Selena killed someone, a sleeping person, in cold blood. So that's
was there for
important we know.
He was a bad guy.
Hot.
All right, guys. So
And
now.
then also, wait. I
Yes.
also half cut into someone's hand.
Oh yeah, they almost. There was a whole debacle, a moral debacle, where they captured and were interrogating this guy, and then they were gonna either crush or mutilate his hands or cut them off in some way. But that ended up happening. So, I didn't choose to make the moral decision for you on that one, but that's a thing that happened. Rain, Ness, and Ness was very very much on the smash his hands so he can't use magic train. Yeah. Meanwhile, Jess was on the let's just cut his hands off train, and everybody else was kind of like, I don't know if I'm mainly Mercy was on the I don't know if I'm okay with this, and then yeah, that's what happened. So
Kill him.
that was a
I feel like Dragathiel initially was like, that drag was the first one I asked, and you looked up her paladin oath, and you were like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Dragathiel was not present to roleplay that, but she
Right.
was certainly not on the side of mangling this guy's hands.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're right. You were correct.
So, you know,
So
I'm just trying to be complete here.
no, you're right. I appreciate it. So with that all taken into account, now you guys have spoken to Clock. You're in this room. Bate had started reading into this journal, but you guys are now just in the kind of entryway to the room of reflection. What are you guys doing?
Was Bate actually going to read the whole book, or do you want to
No, it
skip
was like
ahead?
billion years long, right? It
Yeah.
was like crazy long.
And I'm gonna skip to the end and read the most recent entries.
Okay. Yeah, so the most recent entries, as you kind of like begin skimming through them, you see that as you get like further along, you notice the dates that are in there. They seem to get further and further apart, as if she doesn't visit the room quite as often. As you begin reading the very last entry, as your mind kind of slips back into her memory, seeing what she sees, you see her go this final time, and she begins to walk through the maze of mirrors in front of her. And this time, she finds herself strangely unimpeded as she walks straight up to the middle, looks around, and then walks straight back, seemingly with no interaction.
She just walks straight through the maze.
Yeah, it seems like for whatever reason,
Like the walls are just not real.
well, either that or they got out of her way. It's kind of difficult to tell from what you're getting from her memory. She seems to be very much at peace as she kind of goes through.
And where exactly was this maze that I'm seeing?
Directly in front of you.
Oh, okay.
So the room ahead of you, it's kind of difficult to tell that it even isn't a straight hallway directly towards where you're going. It's only due to oops, hold on. Let me change my. Sorry, I have too many things open. It was actually only due to the high roll of Jess that Selena was able to actually notice that it's only due to an intricate placing of mirrors that it even looks that you can even see what appears to be the sides of the room or the ends of the hall. As she kind of looked around, it was obvious that it was actually much more intricate than it first appeared. But the extent of that you guys have not yet discovered.
Okay, I repeat everything you just said to everyone.
Classic.
Yep.
Is that okay?
It was a lot. I'll allow it.
I was muted.
Oh, were you saying things?
Yeah, I just said we don't want to waste our time, but it's fine.
I'm wasting time now by doing that. So
So, does Clock know anything about this maze? Can we ask him?
Sure.
Yo, Clock, what's up? Ryan's
Who-
face.
I'm sorry, was Sam asking that or was Bate? I couldn't tell.
Sorry.
Go Clock, what up, dog?
Yo, what you know
How's it
about
going?
this room, homie?
Sorry. Good evening, Clock. How fare you?
Well met, Clock.
I'm
well met indeed.
doing
Poor
well.
Clock.
It's only been about a few minutes since you last spoke to me. Well, I don't know why you're introducing yourself again. Seems a bit odd.
she's having a moment.
I am.
She forgot
Oh,
where
the-
she's from. It's
I
okay.
see. It's probably the memory from the. I see. Yes.
Yes. Do you know about what I just saw?
Oh, only a bit. The lady spoke to me about it a few times, but nothing in depth.
What did she say about the maze that you just kind of walked through?
Well, it appears that, from best she could tell, this is one of the few rooms that she did not purposefully construct herself. It seems to have spawned itself out of the ether, as it were, as she constructed the tower. So, the room appears to attempt to either show you something inside yourself, or memories of the past, or how things could be different.
Do you think it would let me in?
The door appears to be open. I don't see why.
I can just go in.
I think
I'm gonna
anybody can go in.
guys.
I've only ever seen the lady go in, but I don't see why you couldn't.
Do you think I'd get smooshed?
I don't.
Ed?
By what?
I don't know. I'm just a little worried there might be traps or something in there that would,
Well, she never mentioned any, but that doesn't necessarily mean there aren't any.
Okay. Can I do detect magic in the general vicinity of where I want to go to see if there's anything there?
Sure.
Is there anything?
Are you asking me or Clock?
You. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if Clock. I don't know if Clock knows I have detect magic. I'm so bad at this, you guys. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah. So, if you go ahead and detect magic, I mean, the entire room appears to just be like an endless. As you look at it, like through magical eyes, you see something almost different from what you see with your physical eyes. Like, you don't see just lines of mirrors. You just see it just almost like constantly moving. This just flow of magic. And as you kind of grow closer to the edge of the door, it seems to kind of coalesce around you for a minute and then spread back out around the room.
Guys, I think I'm gonna go in the room. Any objections? I'm gonna touch the fire.
Hold on.
Wait, there's fire?
Should I touch the fire?
There's fire.
Did somebody
let
say
me
fire?
Get in on that.
Let me touch it.
Oh
Come on,
shit!
Jess, let's hold hands and touch the fire.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
Fuck. Can I read? I'm sure I can read. I want to do a thing, and I just need to.
What are you trying to read?
Spells.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I
Spells,
mean,
yeah.
you can do that for a second. Yeah, what is everybody else doing in the meantime?
Maybe before you go in, Selena can like give you a pep talk, and maybe some inspiration to make it through.
Oh, okay. Can you do that? I think I have an inspiration. I don't know what it does though. I have a red inspiration, but I don't know what that.
Not the same thing.
Okay, inspire, please.
What?
Better already.
Sounded like you said buy it.
That's what I heard.
I don't know what it means.
You are inspired.
And do you just whisper that to her?
Yep.
Okay, just right in her ear.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird, but okay.
It's a friend thing, kind of inside
Yeah, they're
circle.
really close. It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
How many times have I done that to people when I'm giving them inspiration? Just whispered in the air like.
They did wake up in the same barn together.
You
I'm
did
just
do that to
saying.
me too. That's fair.
He's my barn buddy.
I'm
My
gonna
barn buddy Bard.
walk up to Bate and just kind of gently tap her on the shoulder, and I softly say to you, like, may the light of you guide you, and cast bless.
You guys are such good friends.
So for the next minute, myself, you, and I'm gonna tap Selena as well, because she's right there. Because you're, I just said that. I just said because you're right there. And we get for the next minute, we get a D4 added to attack or saving throws.
Okay.
Just in cases.
You guys keep track of that. That's for the next
Keep
few
a
minutes.
quick question.
Yes.
Did someone else tick my bardic inspiration? Because I haven't ticked it and I haven't used one yet.
We can't tick your stuff.
Okay.
Didn't you
Weird.
inspire me in the room with the bookshelves? When we were crouched and you whispered in my ear?
Okay, cool. Thank you. I can't remember.
Gotcha, boo.
Did you maybe want to tie a rope around yourself before you enter too? Who knows? Maybe you might fall.
Sure.
Tortang, do you need a heroism spell cast on you or something? You seem real scared, dude.
Were you not there when Selena and I almost fell into the black abyss and barely got out with our lives?
But you
we literally almost destroyed Mercy's handkerchief.
But you did.
Yeah, that too. We almost destroyed Mercy's handkerchief. And we almost plummeted into an apparently endless void.
Let's not get bogged down by who's a hero here and all the heroic deeds. Let's not. All right, we have a mission to do.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in this room now. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Hope I don't die.
All right.
See you in a bit.
So you begin stepping over the threshold into the room. You get about 10, 15 steps in, and as you guys are watching her, so you did tie a rope to your waist?
Yep, right. Tortang, you hooked me up with the rope.
Yeah, I tied it around her.
The latest fashion.
Yeah, so as you're entering, as you walk past each of these mirrors, kind of trying to keep going in a straight line, you just feel weirdly watched as you step further and further in. You reach a point where you just barely realize there's a mirror in front of you, and there's a path to your left and your right.
Going to the left.
Okay.
Do I see anything in the mirror that's right in front of me?
Just a reflection right now.
And I still have detect magic up. Can I see anything?
I mean, it's largely the same thing. There are, as you are now walking through it, it feels almost as if the mirrors are moving as you're going through. But as you kind of take a step to the left, as soon as you guys see her even turn, before she even takes a step, she immediately disappears, and the rope falls to the ground.
Bye-bye. I knew I'd have felt bad feeling about this. I'm not going in after her. I'm staying here.
What do I see?
I'm not going near those mirrors.
So, Bate,
Bate, can I yell out? Bate, can you hear me?
you can. And
do.
I do.
Can I try to send in my spirit? See if it.
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
While this is going on,
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'd just like to start a short rest. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but I'd like to just kind of sit down and start meditating.
Okay, noted. Yeah, Bate, you can still hear. You can still hear him a little bit. It's kind of muffled. It sounds really far away at this point, but you can still just barely make out his voice.
And do I see anything, or I'm just in?
I mean, at the moment, you've turned left, and ahead of you seems to be the exact same place you were going before. You see ahead of you the kind of raised dais with this kind of, almost got like now that you've gotten slightly closer, you can see almost like a small indention in it as this large kind of crystalline object is embedded in it that looks similar to the one you guys saw before. You appear to be slightly closer, but that's otherwise there's a whole bunch of mirrors ahead of you, and that's all you can see so far.
Am I close enough to send them all mine bullets? Still?
Did my cat make it through?
So,
Kitty.
So first, Dragathiel, as you send your cat familiar in, it goes up, sees the same sort of thing, it disappears around a corner, and then suddenly you see it reappear as it's kind of walking back towards you guys.
Oh. Great.
Yeah, it appears as though
That didn't work.
somehow got turned around.
I really have a bad feeling about this, guys.
So, Bate, as you begin now traversing this next seemingly mirrored hallway, on either side of you, your reflection, like, just barely, as you take each step, you swear you see something, but as you go to look, it's just you. And as you get further and further, you notice one side of the mirrors begins to grow darker and the other one seems to almost grow brighter. And as you step further and further, you take a look to the left and you see this. It appears to be like you, but almost blackened with just burning red eyes. And on the right, you see something almost akin to a younger version of you, but you can tell that neither of these are exactly you. And as you look at the one on the right, it seems to have kind of like just a platinum blonde hair, about shoulder length, and seems to be wearing like a very plain white dress. And she's smiling back at you. And as you look back at the other side, the other one has instead a much more wicked grin as it kind of stares at you. And as you go further and further down, both of these things continue to just like become more and more radiant and darker on each side.
That's fun. Have I made it to that dais thing yet? Yes.
So as you continue further, you again reach a point where you have another crossroads, essentially. One takes you down a road that is much darker, and one takes you down a road that is much lighter.
Sorry, I gotta pick one, huh? Or I can't go backwards?
So roll me, real quick, just a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Is that the 20?
I don't know if it's been a minute. I would imagine so, but if it's not, she can add a d4 to it.
A full minute? Yeah, it's been
Okay.
I thought it was 4 minutes. Is it 1 minute?
Nah, it's
Okay.
1 minute, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
Then yes.
walked really fast, you guys. I rolled an 8, so a 10 total.
Okay.
Right? Wisdom gets 2.
As you begin to look into each of these paths you have before you, now
Remember about your inspiration.
now kind of slipping in, you hear thoughts. And as you look at the left, it does promise exactly some of the things you've always wanted, like the power to take care of yourself and your friends, the power to crush those in front of you. On the right, it seems to promise warmth and comfort, but humility and certainly none of the power that's provided on the other side.
Burning eyebrows looking pretty good right now, considering what we have to face. And I'm at a mirror again. I can't.
It kind of like you're staring at one path that kind of it's split two ways, basically crossroads.
Can I go through the mirror that's right in front of me?
You can certainly try.
I want to try.
Okay.
Doink.
Actually, as you take this step forward, suddenly, like the mirrors open a third path in front of you. And both sides look seemingly like you just hear just like this kind of cacophony of groans from one side, and the other side just gives like a small sigh. And as you begin to take these steps in front of you, the mirrors grow kind of back to normal so far. And as each step you take away from the paths that were offered to you, you feel a little less pressure kind of pushing on you. And as you feel lighter, as if some sort of burden's been thrown off.
You can go your own way.
So the rest of you back in the room, what are you guys doing right now?
How long has it been?
At this point, it's been just under, like probably in the 6 to 8 minutes mark. Probably nearing 10 minutes. She's been walking a little longer.
Oh,
like it.
Use your inspiration next time.
We need to go
you can
after
add
her.
like a
Uh,
6 to whatever thingy roll saving thing.
But
Yeah.
now we're with you guys.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just letting her. She asked a question.
I know.
What it was. I was like really inspired walking through some stuff.
She's been gone a while. I think I want to go in and go after her and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in too.
I'm not going in. I'm staying here.
That's fine. Honestly, after that last room, I understand.
So, and as you guys start to say this, you hear Clock kind of pipe up from the background. He says, I hate to be a bother. Like, just want to, for real quick, it seemed important that maybe, perhaps, people might be looking for you right now. I thought it might be slightly important.
Like the bad people?
Yeah. So they seem to. They've been able to. Some of them. Some of the mages have been able to traverse the floors. However, now they've seemingly tapped into the threads of my magic a little bit and seem to be making their way around. And they've already searched a few of the other rooms that you guys have been to. Just want to say they may be coming here, seeing as how they had to be here before to sap the well of power, but I mean, there's no guarantee they'll be here. There's a million floors, right? So there's no guarantee that oh nope, I think they're coming.
How? Oh, so they're here now.
Oh no, but I think they're
Is this
coming.
the only entrance?
Yes.
Do we have? Can you tell us how long until they're here?
Well, I'm trying my best to redirect them, but they're very willful.
Right.
I would say I don't know, in the next 30 seconds maybe.
How
I don't
many?
think-
There appear to be 3.
I'm gonna get my crossbow ready. Is it crossbow? I'm confused about what it even is anymore. You know what I'm on about. That thing. Ready, and as soon as I see someone, I'm gonna try and shoot them.
Okay.
I am going to turn around and walk towards the mirrors because I don't want to leave Bate alone
Okay.
with the potential for her to be ambushed.
Okay.
So
Short bow. That's what it is. Not a crossbow.
Okay. Short bow. Yeah, different from a crossbow for sure.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So we have you readying in action. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna go and get Bate because I don't want her to get ambushed if one of these people
You're
were
right.
to get by. That's what I'm doing, and I turn around and I just start walking towards
All
the
right.
doorway.
I would say you could hide, but this is a very small room, so
I don't think I can hide. I'm too big.
I was just throwing it out there.
Is there like
Right.
Sorry, go on, Rain.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
It was just like, is this room on the map that we're in right now?
Oh yes, they've been here before.
No, I mean like on the thingy map. Oh, is there a chair that I can just hide behind while I'm ready in my action? That's
Yeah, it's the
probably what
little,
I was gonna ask. Yeah.
and you're it's on the map.
Mhm.
This
Okay.
is the map. So yeah, it's just a very small room.
Okay. I'm just gonna hide behind this table then.
I'm gonna follow towards Ang.
I continue prayer, but I'm going to ready Calm Emotions as a
Okay.
spell. So if anyone hostile or anybody teleports in and clearly is hostile towards us, I'm going to cast it on them.
Okay.
If they're wizard people, let me rephrase that. Wizard dudes come in, they're wearing the cult robes and looking all surly.
I won't say that that was necessarily a good choice, but that was probably a good specification.
Sure.
So,
Sure. I get you. But hey,
Wink.
I'm assuming people. Yeah, Ness is assuming that the people who are looking for him are wizard type people or something to do with this cult. So if someone who appears to be hostile towards us comes in, I want to be able to cast that.
all right. So,
Oh my god, sorry, 1 second. I just love the fact that Sam has just asked Safety Joe to get us something by the chat.
In the other room. I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
I'm sorry, I love that.
So, yeah, as a few more seconds pass, you see nothing that's just completely quiet, and then suddenly, just like with a, like just this air popping sound in front of you guys, 3 kind of humanoid figures appear. So I'm gonna describe them, and then we'll see what actions trigger and which ones don't. Ahead of you, there's a large, probably 6.5 to 7 foot humanoid figure. He's just wrapped in chains, just all along his arms and down his legs, covering his torso.
Chainmail or just like chains?
No, chains.
Okay.
As you
Sorry.
see, draped off the end of his arm, the chains end in like kind of like barbed, almost like in razor sharp hooks. As he looks at you guys, there's like just this kind of like deep cackle that kind of seems to come up from within him. On either side of him, he's kind of flanked by 2 smaller humanoid figures that look like they perhaps may have been humans at some point, but they're now something different, as they're kind of hunched forward and kind of these long, almost scythe-like arms kind of protrude and kind of give them a hunched over posture, and their features are kind of grotesque and distorted and pulled back. I'm going to guess, Selena, then you've taken a shot. Who are you shooting at?
I want to shoot the big guy with the fucking chains, because what the fuck?
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
I'm so bad at like the fighting side of things that every time we do it, I forget what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do?
No, you've nailed it. You readied in action. That's already
No, I know, but like
super
how do I
advanced
Roll a
maneuver.
d20.
D20? Thank you.
Oh,
Every time I
like
forget.
that simple. I
Yeah,
didn't-
literally
I
that
didn't-
simple.
Welcome to my life. I so agree with that.
Add your attack modifier for your weapon to it.
Let me actually. I'm just gonna.
You look like you're having a hard time with the number on the die. Like, what's going on?
What do you mean the attack thing?
Okay, so where it says short bow, it'll say attack modifier. It'll say like +4, +5, or something like that. You add that
Okay,
to your
yeah,
roll.
It says hit/DC.
Yeah, to hit or something like that. Let me see what it says. I'm not on that page right now.
I mean, I got my damage thing, but that's
Yeah.
a D6.
It says hit
It's to the left of
/DC.
damage. Yeah.
too loud.
To the left of damage, it'll say hit/DC. So that's what you add to your D20 to hit.
What'd you get, Selena?
Oh, sorry, the page wasn't open far enough. I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
That's all good.
Okay. 15, sorry.
15 total.
Okay, that happens.
Unfortunately, 15 does not hit. As you go and release this arrow, he just whoosh, like lashes it out of the air with one of his chains. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Me too.
Everybody or
even you.
everybody in the room?
Everybody.
Okay.
Because that'll kind of determine once you guys get back.
Do these guys count? Are they humanoid?
They're humanoid. They're not humans.
I'm just looking at the wording of the spell.
Okay.
Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Not what I was expecting. I would imagine that. I don't know. You tell me whether
So tell me, yeah, go and
this would trigger
read
my
the spell
ready to
to me.
action. You attempt to suppress the strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this. If they fail it, choose one of the following 2 effects, etc., etc. They become indifferent rather than hostile, or if they're charmed or frightened, that's suppressed.
Okay. Let me check. Oops.
I mean,
Made that
this
too
is
loud.
definitely something threatening, but it's certainly not what Ness was expecting.
Yeah. I'm trying to let me check their. I'm checking their immunities real quick and stuff. I just want to see what applies. So if you're saying if they're hostile, it's supposed to make them indifferent.
Yes.
All right. You can, yeah. We can see.
Fuck it.
what
We're
happens.
casting. Yeah, it's something threatening. That's what he was waiting for. Calm emotions centered on the big guy.
Okay, let me fix my musics. I got them way too loud. I wanted to fix that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. So they need to make how much
13.
on wisdom?
Charisma.
Charisma. Oh, well, okay, there we go. Whoop. Oh no, it fell on the floor. It doesn't count. All right, so 2 of them, the first one on the left and then the main guy in the middle both make it. There's a guy on the right who fails. So he is currently indifferent. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, this indifference ends if the target is attacked, harmed by a spell, or witnesses its friends being harmed.
They're technically the 2 guys. They're technically monstrosities. I'm not sure that would apply to them so much.
They don't count as humanoids?
The two that are on either side technically.
Okay.
Do not, yeah. So no, unfortunately
Okay, I just wasted a spell. It's fine.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. Yeah.
It does. You're right. I'm gonna drop these guys in here. You guys place yourselves where you think you're gonna be on the map. I'm gonna drop. I don't have any perfectly matching stuff, so I'm just gonna get some guys that kind of match. Just humanoid shapes there. I'll put these little guys, like little trolls there. And I'll swap the map cam over for everybody in just a second here. So, with that, did everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me?
Yep.
Not yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, anybody from 18 above?
Nope.
Okay, anybody above 15?
Yeah.
I had a 17.
Okay. Anybody
I had
next?
15.
15, okay.
12.
Okay. What did you get, Ness, on?
6.
6, okay.
Mhm.
And Dragathiel, you got... I can't hear you, you're muted.
14.
14, okay, there we go. And then, Tortang, what did you say you got?
I got 11.
Okay. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's everybody. Okay. All right. So, first up to react, Mercy. What are you doing?
Well, I followed Tortang towards Sam. So do we see what happened? Like, how far did we get is my question. When they popped in, was it like as soon as we stepped through the threshold, so we're technically still engaged?
I mean, Tortang, I think, was a few steps ahead of you. Like, he's already disappeared from your sight. You can still see back into the room.
Okay. So I did make a decision to follow after talking to the clock.
Right.
And so I saw what originally, like, the initiation of, like, the arrow getting blocked, and then the spell, like Ness trying to do a spell, but it failed. How are they reacting to that?
The
humanoid-ish enemies?
They
full on aggression, ready to attack.
They don't seem to care right now.
So they're just standing there?
I mean, they just walked in, they whipped Selena's arrow out of the air, and they seem pretty much ready to tear you up. That's the way it looks.
Okay. And they're I'm gonna walk back into the room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to speak to them. I'm gonna try and see if they. I'm gonna walk into the room.
Okay.
Excuse me. Can you tell us who sent you here? In common tongue.
Okay. Let me double check. You know what?
Beg your pardon.
Mayhaps I ask.
Yo, homies, what's up?
Yo, what up?
Clock, what up?
Dogs in the house.
So,
Can I get a piece?
Y'all heard of 2 Chains? You
Yo, that
46.
chain is sick.
Oh, what's the fucking
shit.
doing?
Where you get your jeweler, man?
Yo, I got a
Go
scarf,
away.
homie.
I need a bonk button so I can bonk you all in the heads.
Love you.
Love you. So as you say this, the 2 on either side almost seem feral. They don't acknowledge you at all, but the one in the center kind of looks over to you. And simultaneously he says something out loud, but you can hear in your mind essentially translation, but he has kind of like almost like this deep guttural kind of almost fire touched speech that kind of comes out of his mouth. And what you hear inside of your heads, all of you, he says, I don't think talking's going to get you very far. And at this point, you just kind of see him like whipping his chains around, getting ready to like throw it out. Right.
But I'm going to respond. I don't think fighting is going to get you very far, though.
We shall see. He just immediately.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah, what's up? Hear you asking me?
You know the like immediate things that are like the cantrips and stuff. Can you do them at any point, or
No.
like yeah, okay.
Unless it's a
'Cause
reaction, you can. If it's a reaction to something, you can cast reactions at any
Yeah,
time if
okay.
it's triggered. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, and with that, Mercy, that's at least going to take up. I'm going to make that take up your bonus action for talking. I'll still let you move, and if you want to do anything else, you can do that.
After whipping his chains, and like can I tell that they're like about to attack? Are they still kind of just standing there, like more passively?
Roll me an insight. Roll me an insight check.
Yeah. Uh, 13.
Total?
Wait, let me make sure one thing. Yeah, 13 total. Sorry. I just
Okay.
wanna make sure I didn't add anything else.
Yeah, no worries. Based on what you know, it appears to be some sort of devil, and he, at this point, very much seems like he's gonna attack. Yeah, that's about all you can gather in this split second, though.
Then I'm going to run straight at him, at the center guy, the devil.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack first with my long sword.
Okay.
Right, I'm just going right for his face.
How many cartwheels are you gonna do on the way?
As many as I can fit in this small room. But
Okay.
I am gonna do it with, like approach with some sort of evasive, like agile movement if I
Okay.
can, Mason.
Sure.
More of as like an intimidation type of thing, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Roll acrobatics check.
Eight total.
Yeah. I mean, you managed to kind of like gracefully make your way over there, but they don't seem impressed.
That's fair. No one ever is.
I'm always impressed.
You're not here,
At some
honey.
point there will be.
All right. So, you move up. You've got enough movement to make it there. Boom.
Yep.
And
So I'm gonna go for the face with my long sword, which is a natural 20 to hit.
okay. And to be clear, only with your longsword.
Well, I'm gonna first with my longsword,
Okay.
rapier. Second, I'm gonna do a dual wield attack. Sorry.
But don't you need your bonus action to do that?
No, I have. I
didn't
have
you
the
take a
two-weapon
beat?
fighting action or two-weapon fighting combat.
That's right. You took that. Okay. Yep. You're good.
I remember. So that's that, and then because I rolled a natural 20 on the hit, do I get to roll bonus on my damage?
So the way it works is you roll your damage as normal. Whatever you get on the dice, you double that.
Oh, double that. Okay.
Yes.
And because it's my longsword and I have the two-weapon fighting, I can use the one-handed weapon damage, so I can roll a d10. So I'm gonna grab my d10 here. Okay. That
Wait.
backfired.
Nope. It does require the use of a bonus action. I double checked.
It does.
Your second weapon. Yep.
Okay. Well, then I just attack with the great sword or the long sword.
Okay.
But rolled a 1 total on that.
So 2 plus.
Yeah, 2 plus the 1, so 3. No, I rolled a 0, but a +1 based off of the sword.
Wait, you can't roll a 0.
What it just a D10
Then that's a
just
10.
had it. Oh shit. I don't know. It said 0. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I'm
it-
not familiar, so I apologize.
yeah, it
but it's
shouldn't.
okay. So it's a 10. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what? Double that 20 plus 1? 21.
Yeah, it's a heckin' strong strike.
That's a big and it's a yes.
We only got 4 chains left.
We'll get you to that 2 chains.
All right, very good. Yeah, so you managed to strike for 20 points of damage.
That was a perfect roll. A natural 20 into it, and then a 10.
You kind of like quickly like sashay step into the room and go up and just stab him directly in the face at what first you think is going to be a glancing blow, but you're like, oh, no, I got this. As it sinks in, which sword did you stab him with, to be clear?
The longsword.
Which is is it +1 longsword?
Yeah, +1.
Okay.
Wait,
Yep.
how do you mean? The +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls were made with this magic weapon. So.
Yep, magical weapon. Gotcha. That was the key. Okay. So yep. You manage to stab into him, and it just kind of sinks in like right past his eye, and just like cuts past part of his skull there as he just barely gets out of the way, and like is clutching part of his eye, and bits of flame and like kind of black ichor begin dripping out. Yeah. So that's gonna be the end of your turn, unless you want to do anything else with your movement. I don't think you probably.
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Very good. So next up in the turn order, Selena, you're next. And then Jagathiel, you're on deck after that, just to so you have your stuff ready to go.
Okay. I want to do something a little bit different. I'm gonna do vicious mockery.
Okay.
On him. On the big dude.
Okay.
So it says at the top about damage. It says 1d4. Does that mean that it does damage then?
Mhm.
Oh, see, this entire time I've not been doing it. Well, I say this entire time I've used it once. So do I do the d4 first, or do I need to do something else first?
So, go ahead and read the spell. It should tell you everything you need to know. If you just click on it there. You guys, in a few more sessions, you're going to be so self-sufficient.
It just says 1d4, and then they need to do a wisdom 13.
Yeah, so wisdom, that's basically against your wisdom. And so let me see. I'll pull it up just to make sure. But yeah, first I have to make the saving throw just to see if he, falls over and starts to laugh. What do you say to him when I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Tasha City's laughter. What do you say to him to mock him, by the way?
What the fuck are them chains, you little bitch?
You little bitch.
Rude. That's rude.
I like that's just like the centerpiece of your vicious mockery is calling someone a little bitch.
Little bitch.
You did that the last time, right? You were like,
Yep.
you little bitch. That's it. It's just
Are you a bitch?
He does make his saving throw.
Fuck! Well, I'm just not good in combat. We've established this.
So yeah,
it's pretty low roll to make. Don't worry.
Chop into his skull.
Yep. So he completely ignores you as you yell at him from across the room. Did you want to do anything else, move or anything else?
I mean, does anyone need healing? Pretty much all I can do.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. I'm still getting grips with everything.
No, you're good. All right. So, if you are done, then Jagathiel is your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to run up and attack with my warhammer.
Okay.
Oh,
you didn't grab you a dude, did you? Boom.
Yes, I did.
Oh, did you?
I'm pink.
Oh, you're over here. Okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't see you back there. Boom. She right there.
Like what?
Right. So.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. And I'm gonna do this. I rolled a.
Move you up here. Do you want to be? Where do you want to be to engage him? Do you want to move like on top of the table, or do you want to be? Not that you need to be because you're so huge, but.
Yeah. No. Yeah. On top of the table is perfectly fine. Yes,
Okay.
Definitely. I'm probably gonna have to do another check, aren't I?
No, you're good. You're good for that one.
Okay.
You had enough movement.
I rolled a 16.
16. Okay. Total. 16.
Yes.
So you rolled a 16, or
No, I rolled a 15. 16 total.
Gotcha. Wait, with your hammer, you should have more than +1. Hold on.
Yeah, way more. It's like +4, +5.
Yeah, you got good on your hammer.
No, wait. Don't I have to roll?
You roll a d20
I hit first? Yeah, that was my d20.
+4.
Why would I roll d20 plus 4?
Oh, it's been so many weeks. So,
Been too many. No,
So-
I would.
yeah, so if you look under your actions in your character sheet, it says Warhammer, and if you look beside it, the hit DC is +4. So you roll a d20 to see if you hit, and then you add +4 to that.
Okay,
So you roll
Well,
a total of...
19.
There we go. Then yes, you hit.
I was gonna say something though.
Okay, sure. Say
I was also gonna cast Guided Strike. Guided Strike. Sorry,
Guided
I can't
Strike. Okay.
freaking talk anymore. My brain.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage, though.
Mhm.
Let me put this up. Did anybody... We didn't use her... Okay, we marked stuff off. We didn't use her Divine Smites, did we? We just used...
No,
Leia.
yeah.
No.
I don't think he used any. Of it.
Yeah, I don't think we did. I don't think.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Sure.
No doubt.
Toy.
Okay, I rolled my 1d8 and then +4. I got 12 total
Oh, okay. Very good.
because I rolled an 8.
All right, cool. Let me see. Yep, you guys see as Dragathiel jumps up on the table and she brings the hammer just down and catches him on the shoulder. However, while the impact is strong, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were expecting it to. As it kind of hits him, but it's almost like he just kind of shrugs off the hammer. Whereas Mercy's blade struck too.
Even with the Guided Strike?
So let me double check. I believe so. Let me double check. Because so Guided Strike, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, just read it for me.
It adds. Okay, so when you make an attack roll, you can use Channel Divinity to gain +10 bonus.
On to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely hit him. It's just the impact, the actual damage you did, feels like it should have been more than it was. Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah, if you're roll me an Arcana check there, Dragathiel.
Okie dokie. 1.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. You hit him with your hammer, he should be hurt, but he's not hurt as bad as he should be.
What a bitch!
So, it's actually his turn now.
Uh-oh.
So with that, he just kind of you see him he takes the sword to the face and kind of grasps his face for just a second, kind of shakes it off and then kind of pulls the hammer off his shoulder. Let's see. I'm going to say, yeah. So he's just going to attack you, Mercy, as you have severely injured him.
Removed part of his skull.
Yeah, you see as both chains kind of almost seem to hover on their own behind him as he then whips them out and he's gonna try and hit you with both chains, with 2 chains as it were.
As it were.
So the first one is 20 to hit, not natural.
That's gonna hit for
Yeah.
16. Yeah.
And then the next one is 14.
That does not hit.
Okay, so the first chain just kind of comes out. And, just sinks in onto part of the upper shoulder, finding just the middle part, right between your armor there, and the other one you manage to bat it away with your sword. Let me go and roll for damage for you. You take a total of 10 points of damage. All right, and then he is also going to use his reaction. Yeah, Selena, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh. That's a d20, isn't it?
Yep.
9.
Yeah, suddenly as you're looking at this devil, you suddenly instead see that you don't know what everybody's doing, but you see your sister standing there.
Fuck off! Okay.
And currently, you are currently considered frightened, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while while this creature is in your line of sight. You can make another saving throw later, but right now you are frightened.
Is it like apparent to everyone that she's frightened?
It will be if you take a look at her. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, at the moment, you also cannot move any closer, which I don't think you were going to do anyways. But yeah. All right. That's going to be the end of its turn. I believe it is over to but you're in the maze, right? Batey, you're in the maze, so we're going back to Batey. So in the maze, she's walked away. We're going to skip her for now. Tortang. In the maze, you begin hearing behind you just all sorts of fighting and clashing of blades and things. As you kind of like begin stepping further in.
Sorry, what I miss?
Don't worry about it. We'll get to it in a second. Up ahead of you, Tortang, you see kind of a similar thing to what Batey saw. You see suddenly it kind of splits into two paths, except what you see is one vision on the one side of all of your friends basically exploding in a fiery mess.
Oh, great.
On the other side, you see a much different situation where instead of that happening, you manage to get the drop on the wizard as he's about to cast Fireball and explode your friends. You manage to just get up behind him, and who knows what happens from there.
So you're asking me what I do?
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you can go one way or the other, or it's really up to you.
Well, I know I just rolled a percentage die to see if I would figure it out. I know neither of those are true scenarios.
I mean, I don't know yet. These are just things that are being shown to you. You're not really shown whether they're true or not. It's just showing you things that.
So I either have to go left or right, or can I continue going straight, or?
You know what? Just roll me a general wisdom check for this one.
13.
13. Yeah, you get a sense that neither of these are real, and yet they seem to both offer something unique that you can't quite grasp yet.
But neither of them are Batey, who I'm going for.
Doesn't appear to be, no.
Then I'm just going to keep on going straight.
I mean, there's nowhere to go straight as far as you can tell. Are you going to try and go straight?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you kind of thunk into a wall.
Well, in that case, I go towards the explosion.
Okay. Yep, you take your way down towards the explosion. You seize, like...
Because that's the truth, so...
You seize your friends have died in front of you.
Goblin.
You barely surviving yourself. You begin making your way down this path, and it takes you down a path that begins to lead you to brought you to where you are now, as you realize, looking back on all the decisions you've made, you know, there's certain things that you wish you could have changed, but that's not necessarily how life works, right? And you continue making your way down this path, and as you do, you haven't yet reached this middle area, but you feel yourself growing closer. Batey, at this point, you have finally stepped out of the maze of mirrors, and you've kind of reached the central dais there. In front of you, you do see, again, a similar sight to what you saw before, as there's this crystal kind of embedded in like a sunken down area of the dais. And whereas before, the well of power was seemingly being funneled upwards, this one almost seems like it's kind of like pouring off of it, like kind of like a smoke machine effect, where it's kind of like pouring off the crystal and then sinking into the floor. And as you look at the floor itself, it seems to just be almost, again, like this strange, like, it seems there, but almost like it's, if you were to reach your hand in, like you wouldn't find a floor there, you wouldn't find a bottom. It's a very strange sensation to look at. Around it, just kind of equidistantly placed, you do see 4 of these dark, crystals kind of jammed into the ground on either side of the main central well crystal, and they seem to just be kind of like almost like, based on what was described to you before, they seem to be interfering with its function.
Can you remind me what happened when people tried to touch the crystals? They could touch them, right?
So what
Right?
happened last time is
Or
they
pulled them out, right?
yeah, they smashed them with a hammer.
Could I smash them with the dagger that I have?
You could certainly try, just like hit him with the butt of it. Yeah,
So
it'll take you a little bit. Like, it's not as easy as just smacking it with a hammer, but you can certainly.
So, can I cast? I have expeditious retreat.
Okay.
Can I cast that so I can move really fast, and so I can smash them fast and get out of there fast? Am I allowed to do that?
Let me read that. Let me see. Let me think about that.
Spell allows you to move at an incredible pace.
Yeah.
When you cast the spell, then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action,
Okay.
and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll say that definitely allows you to move between there faster. I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And then just roll me a general, like, just 1d20. I just want to see like how quickly you're able to smash them each time.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you quickly managed to, just with this like suddenly hyper focus, you managed to go
GTFO when I'm
and
done.
just bam, just smack with first crystal, and it shatters to the ground. You manage to scoot quickly over to the other one and smash it as well. Probably by the end of your next turn, you'll be completely done with the task, you think. Okay.
Okay, can I examine what's around me to get
Sure.
out of there before I finish the last one?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
That's the 20, right?
Mhm.
I rolled a 15. Wait, what can I add to that? I'm in the wrong thingy. Perception. 17.
17. Yeah, as you look around, like, you notice like pretty much every direction you look in appears to lead to the door. It's unclear whether how true that is, but from your point of view, there doesn't appear to be a wrong way to go, at least.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're thank you. So polite. All right. With that, it is the first monster's turn here, and he is going to move around here to begin whacking, smacking, stabbing the mercy. All right, so let's see. So you see this just like a humanoid thing again with these almost like scythe-like arms, like just scoots around behind you. Does a yeah, that's gonna hit. Never mind. Sorry, it's a 23, I think, total.
Apology accepted.
Yeah. With the first attack, and then does 16 hit?
It ties it.
That meets it, beats it is the rule.
Noted.
So, let's see. 15 points of damage total.
Okay.
So he just comes up behind you, and you just like suddenly feel like as it kind of sinks into part of your armor and just catches you in a soft spot, like as these two long scythe arms are just hacking at your body. It's very unpleasant. And with that, Ness, that's going to be then a monster's turn. Ness, it's your turn.
Mercy's taking a lot of damage. Yeah.
He looks like he's been hit a lot. Yeah, it's pretty obvious in a
Yeah,
short amount of time. Yeah.
Give me like 2 shakes.
Mercy, after the last monster's turn, it's back to you at the top.
Yes, it is.
Just so you're aware.
And I am
Shit.
pissed.
Shit. Okay. We are going to channel divinity.
Okay.
We're going to use Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
I'm going to present my holy symbol, and every hostile creature within 30 feet makes a Constitution saving throw DC 13 or takes 2d10 plus 4 radiant damage, half damage on success.
What was the save again?
DC 13, Constitution.
Constitution. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mars mod 10s. 10, 10. Okay.
All right. Let me roll those. So first I'm gonna roll for the guy on the left, then middle, then right. Just for first one. Nope. Got like a 8 total. Middle guy. I don't think he made it either. Let's see. Yeah, no, he didn't make it either. And the last guy. Nope, no, none of them made it. They all failed to save.
Yeah, that's a total of 13. I don't know if the fact that it's radiant does anything extra special with
it means
these guys.
In this case,
the type of damage anyway.
Yeah, in this case, it means they don't have resistance to it. Yeah, unfortunately,
live with that.
Yeah, you don't worry. You get way more stupid, powerful things for this later.
Sure. Yeah. I'm just doing my diligence.
I appreciate it. Yep. And so you said 13 total.
13 total, yeah.
Okay. Very good. Yes, suddenly you guys just see as their skin begins to like sear, like just with burning little bits of boils and like just what normally wouldn't seem to bother this devil, who's quite akin to fire. It seems to burn him like nothing else. It looks very painful, but also that's really good for you guys. So very good. Did you want to do anything else with your turn, sir?
Yes. With my bonus action, I am going to cast. I can read. I can totally read. It's right there on the thing. It's called Healing Word. It's 2d4 plus something. God damn it. 2d4 plus 3.
Okay.
Healing to our boy Mercy.
Okay. Very good.
Let me pull out a d4. I need another one of those. There you are. So that's 10 total.
All right.
Healing.
So Mercy, you get 10 hit points back.
Can I turn to him and give him a wink?
Wink. He turns.
Odds is good.
He turns and gives you like a. Like, just he's got these like. So many winks.
Didn't you know
all
Mercy's
the wink
Sailor
spaz as he's being stabbed
And
while he's doing
Mercy's
it.
Sailor Moon?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then I'm gonna kind of back up against the wall here.
Okay.
Take a couple steps back.
Very good.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
My turn.
All right. Is this last guy's turn here? And he's going to move over here to attempt to slash at Drugathiel on the table there. So let me see. I don't think 11's going to hit you.
I forgot how to check.
8 and 18. So your armor class, it'll be in a little,
Oh, yeah,
shield.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, got you on that one. I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not. So the first one, he kind of like comes down with this just nasty looking like bony scythe as it slams on the table as you sidestep, and he brings the other one around and kind of catches you in the side. You take 7 points of damage from that. All right. Mercy, you're up, and then Selena, you're next.
Yes. Right. I'm gonna. How's Mr. Chainman doing?
I mean,
How's he looking? How's he looking?
I mean, he's really ugly.
Yeah, isn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, as you look at this chain devil, like you just see like the fire that was burning in his eyes is only burning brighter, if anything, as he seems to be a little upset that he's been hit a lot, but he is definitely not.
Word.
He's not on his last leg, if that's what you're asking.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I am going to. I have a quick question before I start my chain of events here.
Yep.
Unintended. So action surge can I can use it to get an additional action. So that's an additional action on top of having a bonus action. So if I were to attack with both swords, I could still activate action surge. It's
and then you could attack one more time with your main weapon.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna do exactly that.
Okay.
So so that way I can attack with both weapons and still conserve my bonus action for second wind.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack first with my my longsword. And that's going to be a 7 to hit.
7.
Or yeah, 7 to hit.
Yeah,
Yep.
7 does not hit.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Then I'm gonna go in with my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, natural 1.
Also does not hit.
Yeah. But I am going to use my second wind to roll a 1d10 plus 4 for HP.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I forgot about something new. I have a question. Was that considered a slashing, damaging attack?
Yeah.
Or piercing or
It
bludgeoning?
was slashing, yes.
Okay, well, I have heavy armor master, so it gets reduced by 3
Oh, okay. Well, there
damage.
you go. Then yes. Then.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. Good of you to remember that.
And okay, so I healed myself, and that's my turn.
Okay. Selena, you're up. You're currently still frightened.
I was just about to say, I have a question. The thing that Ness did that affect my sister in front of me?
I mean, what you're seeing is essentially like it's not exactly 1-to-1 correlating with what's going on. Like you kind of see like their swords moving and attacking, but like the vision that you see is completely focused on you. As in she's just kind of looking at you with just sad eyes.
Right. So Mercy didn't actually take a part of her skull out. So like
Not that you-
attacks don't hit her.
Not that you can tell.
Right. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything.
You're just gonna
I'm just gonna stay completely in fright and terror and not wanting to do anything because I'm literally just focused on one thing and everything around me is dead.
Okay, very good. Excuse me. And with that, Jagathiel, it is now your turn.
Can I cast a bonus action before a normal action?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
On my next melee weapon attack, I get to roll a 1d6
Okay.
damage.
So with most smites,
Uh-huh.
I could be wrong. Let me double check. You said Wrathful Smite? That might be different. So with your regular smite, you can actually wait to declare that you're smiting something until you know you're hitting them. Which is super OP in my opinion, but that's just how the game works.
For real.
Yeah, it basically just lets you save your like super dope attack until you hit.
Yeah.
So let me see. Yep. If the target creep, blah blah blah. Yeah, so you can actually so smite, yes, Wrathful Smite is a separate thing. So yes, you can technically stack those. So yeah, you can go ahead and add Wrathful Smite on there.
Okay. Cool. So boop.
Attack is 1.
Mhm.
And who are you attacking?
So the big guy.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 plus 4, 23.
That definitely hits.
And then roll this. Okay, so a 6 plus. Sorry, I forgot what the other thing I was supposed to roll was. Oops. A 1d6.
Oh, for your extra 1d6 again. Target is a creature must save. Okay. What is your spell DC? Do you know? I think it's 13 or 14. Because he has to make a wisdom
13.
So he actually makes a wisdom saving throw, or fails it. So now the Chain Devil is frightened of you, as well.
Good.
Yeah.
He should be. And then I rolled a 5, so 11.
Okay, so 11 points damage total.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. So
I'm freaking scary, as I should be.
yeah, and as you bring your hammer just around and just absolutely land in the side of his face there, he suddenly is like he seems to like, even though like he's not like dead. He seems to be extra scared of you for some reason as he turns.
As I tower over the table.
Yeah. And with that, was that the end of your turn there?
Yep, that was it.
Okay, Batey, back with you.
Ooh.
What are you doing? You smashed the first 2 crystals. You had 2 left.
I'm gonna smash the third.
Okay.
And so, after they smashed the last one, everything like dropped out from them, right?
No.
The bridge cracked and everything broke.
That was happening as they were doing it. It
Okay,
it wasn't as a
I-
direct result. Yeah.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna smash it, and then I'm gonna like bolt as fast as I can. Has it been 10 minutes? Because that's how long my movement thingy lasts for.
Since you started? No. No,
Okay.
it's been maybe 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, move so fast. Okay. Yeah, I smashy, and then I bolt for the door.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll me another d20 real quick to hit with your.
Okay. 15. Wait, do I add anything to it?
Yeah, whatever your dagger plus is.
Dagger. Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Hold on. How do you find out what your dagger is?
It's in your inventory.
Equipment?
Yes, ma'am. Or no, look at actions if you have.
Or actions, yeah.
Or attack. Or all.
Action. Dagger is +4.
Okay, so 19 total. Yes. So you managed to quickly. You just go and you manage to smash both of them, and as you kind of look up from smashing it, you see ahead of you, just much closer than before. The door looks like it's only a short ways away. As you begin dashing towards it, making your way back towards the room. You managed to get there with plenty of time to stare. What's your movement right now? You said you get to take an extra dash action.
Yeah, I get to take an extra dash action.
Okay.
Hold on.
Adaction.
Adaction. Like my dog is adaction. Spell allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast this spell. And when you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Okay. Yep. So you managed to bolt for the door.
Dash.
I see what you did there.
You managed to bolt for the door, and very quickly find yourself in the room. You are now seeing what's going on in front of you as the devil ahead of you and the 2 kind of monstrosities are attacking your friends. But you're now in the room with everybody.
Okay, I can't do anything now, can I?
No, because you spent most of your action breaking the crystals at the beginning of the turn. So.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
she run past Tortang?
No, she didn't.
yeah.
She didn't see him
Oh,
as she left.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was there.
cool.
I wouldn't have left him if I knew he was there.
Cool.
All right. And
I'm trying
Tortang.
not to cheat. I'm trying not to cheat. I wanted to.
Tortang. At this point, you begin kind of drawing closer and closer to the middle. What are you trying to do right now, just for reference?
Get to Batey, wherever she is.
As you begin making your way towards the middle, you see her for a split second as she like disappears towards the door, like in front of you or behind you. You don't know because you just see like a million reflections of her. But all of her reflections kind of suddenly converge on a single point that ends up back where you guys came from. But she's moving very fast, unusually fast for her.
I'm usually a slowpoke.
But she does appear to have headed back.
I'm just gonna dash in the direction. Then I know that the door is, since I've seen her running towards that. I have 40
Okay.
feet of movement, so that's a total of 80 feet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dash back. I don't know if I'm able. I'm just gonna.
Sure. Roll me
yourself.
just a wisdom saving throw real quick.
There. That is a 13.
Yeah, 13. You think you followed her for just a second, and you just like end up like back almost exactly where you were as you look around, wondering how you ran in a loop when you ran in a straight line.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah. I think you've got enough movement to try it one more time.
Sure. No.
Yeah.
7.
You seem straight like
Coming for you when I know you're in there. I just don't know you're there yet.
As the images flash ahead of you, just like throwing you off, you like can't help but glance at them, and in that split second when you look away from your goal, you just get pulled off track and just somehow keep ending up back where you were.
How is there so many of her? We don't even know who she is, but now there's multiple.
All right. With that, it is now back to the monster. All right. So this guy, he's gonna go ahead and take 2 more attacks on Mercy then. Boom, boom, boom. Who's not there, but that's okay. That hits. And
Comes back. You're
that
dead.
hits. Yeah. So, welcome back. You're taking damage.
Me?
Yep.
Bring it.
Oh no! I dropped my D4.
Oh, it's already been brought in.
Don't say that.
It's been
Oh
brought.
yeah, but you got hit both times. It was a.
Oh yeah, tell me. Give me a
And
give me a
Brock is
It was a
total.
22 and a 23, but let me do damage. We're stuck. Okay. 4 plus 4, 8, 14 total.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's all. Don't worry about it. No big deal. NBD. But yeah, as you are just trying to attack and just missing both these attacks, as the chain devil just bats them away, and this guy behind you just managed to slice into you as you're very laser focused on what's ahead of you. And that's gonna be the end of his turn. Ness, you are up, and then after this next monster again, Mercy, you're up on deck after that.
I am like so out of things to do. I'm so spent on like everything. Having seen it, like the sort of effect that my spells so far have had on them, I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance cantrip. Utter divine word, burning radiance erupts from you, creature of your choice. Each creature of your choice, which I'm going to choose all of them, that are bad and nasty. DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Let me see.
But are they all within 5 feet?
Within sight.
Oh, really? Because when I did, he said it had to be 5 feet.
I have a different spell than you do.
Is it Word of Radiance?
It is.
That's what I have.
Each creature of your choice that you can see. Oh, you're right. No, the range is 5 feet. Fuck, you're right. Ooh, schooling me.
Good
I
job,
like
Sam.
it.
No, I just knew that didn't work for me.
High
And I was like,
fives.
why didn't it work?
High fives indeed.
If you didn't
No,
already
deep
have,
down, she's like,
no.
bitch.
Yeah, coming at you, Rain. You better watch your
Yeah,
back.
I know.
It didn't work for me, and I wanted to know why.
if she didn't already have, I think she's already gotten inspiration. If she didn't, I would give her one for that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I feel inspired in real life.
No, I should have. Now the things are gonna live. I fucked up, guys.
No.
Oh no, you did the opposite of fucking it.
You absolutely did
fucked
not fuck
on.
up. You did absolutely did not fuck up.
You did perfect.
That's me. You did exactly what you should, which is ruin it for everyone. I mean,
I'm ruined it. Now everybody's gonna die because Bate's an asshole.
But a correct
literally,
asshole.
Yeah, it's literally just like 6 points. Hey,
I'd rather be wrong and dead, or wrong and alive. No, wrong.
I'd rather
I
you
quit.
be right. Okay, let me just think about where I'm gonna.
Sure.
Fuck it. There's no way I can get to Big Boy.
Oh, I missed
Really,
the thing.
and be within 5 range of both,
Yeah.
right? I mean, if he can hop up on the table, can I like get up on the table like that?
Yeah.
Is-
Well, how
is it
much
gonna
movement
fuck
do you
with
have?
me? 30.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So,
Yeah,
quick
just enough.
question.
Yeah.
Quick question: when it says area range, does it mean 5 foot radius, or does it mean like 5 foot diameter?
So, no, for that spell,
If it's 5 foot radius, then you have a 10-foot diameter.
It's 5 feet
does it
in
say
all directions. So
So technically, if he's
Well, it's gonna be 5 feet. Like whoever he casts, it's gonna always
Yeah.
be the center. So it's gonna be 5 feet.
Yeah,
away.
5
yeah,
feet
it's
out from
basically
him.
everything. Yeah, so radius, 5 foot radius,
So 5 foot
everything
radius.
basically more or less within arm's reach.
Yeah.
so if you're between
plus a little
them,
more.
you could.
He can hit-
possibly-
That's what I'm trying to do.
He can
I'm
hit.
already
He can
there.
hit 2 of them.
I'm already there.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just curious because I didn't know if it was radius or.
So like this is me right here.
Yeah.
Everything that's in all of the squares around me
Mhm.
is within 5 feet of me. So yes.
Yes, you can hit 2 of them. Yeah. These. this guy and
Right.
this guy.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
And I'm just gonna keep staring at the big guy. Like, I know there's another guy here now, but you look at me.
Okay.
Don't touch him.
So yeah, Constitution's 13, and it's 5 points of damage if they fail.
Okay. Constitution 13. The guy on the left made it. I forgot to roll for this. Oh man. Oh wait. Actually, he's got. I just don't know if he made it. You said it was Wisdom?
Constitution.
Constitution. Oh, okay. He does. So the Chain Devil does make that. The guy on the left does. The guy on the right does not. Oh, I'm sorry. It was only for the two guys.
Yeah, I
anyways.
can only get those two. Yeah,
my bad. Yeah, yep.
Then I mean, I don't think I have anything else I can really do. The end.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. It's this guy's turn, and he is going to go ahead and take 2 more swings. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. 14 definitely doesn't hit, and 16 does not hit. So, as this creature like just kind of comes snarling at you, he just wham wham as you just kind of sidestep as these scythe hands just come slamming down on the table on either side of you, kind of tearing and splintering the table, but missing you completely. So you're good to go. With that, it is now Mercy's turn, and then Selena, you're up after that.
Okay. I'm going to. Has anybody landed an attack on the little boy behind me?
Rain did.
Just now.
Ness got an area attack earlier.
That burn the burning.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
But otherwise, no.
I'm going to. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna turn around
Okay.
and attack the little guy. First, with my action, I'm gonna use my longsword.
Okay.
But I'm going to you know, I'm gonna attack with the longsword first, and then my bonus is gonna be the dual wield with the rapier. So
Okay. Sounds
my first attack. Um, 20 total.
Okay, yep, that definitely hits.
And then for the that's a D10. It's gonna be that plus 1. A 5 for damage.
Okay, 5 damage. Very good. Yep, after being tired of being hacked in the back, you kind of spin around and bring the longsword down on its shoulder, hacking into it. You making your second attack, same guy?
Yep, same guy. I'm gonna use my rapier, and that is a 5 to hit.
Yeah, 5 fortunately does not hit.
Yeah, and that ends my turn.
Okay. Oh. All right, Selena.
Okay. Sister still in front of me?
Let me see. Let me double check something. Wow, is that really? No, you're good now.
Okay. I'm going to just try and use my short bow on the big guy.
Okay. Yep. You kind of peek over and the illusion has faded. Yeah, go ahead and use your short bow.
23.
23. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then...
Go ahead and roll damage.
Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, do I take that?
I don't know. What is it?
I mean, it's kind of sort of on an angle, but it's 5.
Which one?
Am I
Yeah,
allowed
just
that?
hover
The
it.
D6?
Just hover it, and it'll tell you what it is.
Yeah. Okay,
How the
cool.
fuck did that happen?
It says 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Hacker.
7 then.
We'll allow
How
it
did
this
you
time.
manage to do that?
I don't know. I just pressed R on it and it like flicked itself over to the side.
All right. So, and you're aiming at the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
gonna scream and be like, ah! While I'm doing it as well.
Okay, of
Because I'm
course.
just like very
Naturally.
annoyed.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah, you loose the arrow, and it does hit him, but it just doesn't penetrate the way you think it's going to. It does do damage, but it's a little less than. For all of those of you that are new, I'm doing a thing which is called narratively describing resistance.
Yeah,
He has-
resistance does something.
So yeah, I don't. So basically,
Do I notice this?
roll me. Just roll me. Yeah, just
I
roll me a
was gonna
perception check.
ask that too.
A what?
Because I had that problem earlier.
Yeah, you guys just roll a perception check.
What's my percent?
Like everyone.
All of
Nah,
us?
I'll just let the two of them, and we'll see the average how the average of them goes.
12.
18.
Yeah.
My
so,
girl. My girl. God.
yeah, you definitely can tell. So certain magical creatures, especially you would probably have known this due to your studying as a paladin. Certain creatures that have certain magical properties have resistance to physical damage unless it is a magical attack. So, for instance, that's why Mercy's sword, which is magical, can actually fully
Works
damage.
way better than my freaking hammer.
Correct.
Okay.
That is right. And
Having realized this,
Yes.
can I yell over my shoulder and relay this to the people?
I will allow it.
Girl! Hey guys! So he definitely has resistance to physical damage. So any magic you have, please. He's your guy.
Ayo.
And just another, again, this is just for your reference. I believe. Let me double check. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think if you use smite, I believe it negates that for your attack. Let me double check. Because not only does smite do more damage, but I believe it adds. Let me double check. I don't want to speak out of turn. Smite. I want to read exactly what it says.
Where do I even find that?
Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage. So if you do that, if you start using smite, it suddenly you'll do full damage. In addition, you'll do whatever additional damage it lists there, which is 2d8 if you cast as a first level spell. But yeah, so that's handy. So it's actually under your class description. It should be under, if you look under features and traits, I think, in your character sheet. It also says that the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend, of which a devil is a fiend. I'm just, again, not trying to metagame for you guys, but because some of you guys are new and some of you have been gone for several weeks, I'm just trying to mention the things.
You're the best around.
So, Selena, that was
Okay.
actually your turn. And actually, now it's Dragathiel's turn, so
Whoa! We got a bonus action. Calm your shit.
you're fired.
Make him mad. He was
Okay.
trying to
Damn.
Bonus action. What do
None
you
of
do?
us sick.
Yeah, I'm.
Action that we've now gained. I'm gonna use.
I'm gonna use
Mantle
my
of
bonus action to sass you.
Inspiration.
You're gonna use your,
Hilarious.
you're
Sorry,
gonna use
sorry,
your
sorry,
bonus
sorry.
action.
Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay. On.
Well, it says to use up to 3 creatures that you can see that you have within 60 feet. So,
Okay. Who are you applying it to?
who's damage? Who needs inspiration, people? It grants you 5 temporary HP. So,
I mean, you can see everybody except Tortang right now.
okay. So Mercy's been hit. So we're gonna go
I
with
would-
Mercy.
I would say that, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mercy and Dragathiel have taken the most damage.
So Dragathiel as well. So Mercy, Dragathiel, and Ness.
Okay. So
Okay.
the 3 of you guys now have 5 temporary HPs.
Just because you guys are the closest, aren't you?
Oh, all 3 of us?
Yeah. And to do it, because obviously this is like to 3 people, I'm just gonna like shout really loudly. We need to kill these bitches! Ah!
Thanks, hadn't noticed.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
Retweet.
And yet
Hey, I've been dead
somehow,
for like 2 rounds. I've been dead to the world. I'm just making sure everyone's aware.
and yet
that-
somehow her obvious imparting, like her obvious knowledge, just makes you guys want that much more to prove that you already knew that, and you're inspired.
I got you.
Fun, Mason.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys each get 5 temporary hit points. So,
5.
Oh, interesting. When a creature gains these temporary hit points, it can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So if any of you wanted to move away, you could also do that, technically. All right, so, Dragathiel, now that I assume Selena is done with her turn,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Just real quick, I just want to
Yes.
yell at Mercy. You good? Yes or no?
I mean, I'm kind of hurting.
Yes or no?
Yes. No.
And as he says that, I just choose for him to go ahead and reach out and grab his arm, and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands Pool.
Okay.
So I can heal you for up to 20 HP.
Okay, so you're going to use all of your lay on handses?
Yeah, whatever is left, if there's
Okay.
any left, I'm gonna use on myself. I can do, I can restore any number of HP remaining, like I can use any amount of it on different.
You can like sparse it out.
Let me
Yeah.
Because I think you have... Oh, it doesn't have little check boxes for that, does it? That's lame.
No, I only get to do it once per long rest, but I've never used it.
Well, you have a certain number of charges, so you can actually use... I'm just trying to see how many... Lay on hands pool. Yes, so you currently have 20. So each one...
Oh, you mean if I don't use the whole thing?
As an action, as an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of HP, or 5 HP to either cure disease. So yeah. So yes.
Okay, cool. Well, however much Mercy needs, and then I'll just, I guess, leave the rest
Okay. So yeah.
for now.
Very good. So how much are you healing him for? I don't think if you use all... I don't... How much HP do you have, Mercy, for reference?
9, and then I also have 5 temp. So 9 current.
Okay, but
14.
if she healed you the full 20, you could actually take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could definitely use it.
So are
I
you...
could use all 20.
All right. So yeah, are you pumping all 20 in there then?
I'm gonna go 15.
15. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. So she drops 15. She reaches out, and just as she touches the side of your arm there, you just feel this warmth float through you as a lot of your cuts and gashes begin to knit back up and close, making your insides stay your insides. With that, did you want to do anything else with your bonus action or anything there, Dragathiel?
I can't really.
Okay.
No. I'm good.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so with that, it is Chain Devil's turn. So as he kind of sees this happen, he shifts his focus to you, Dragathiel, but he is frightened. So what he's going to do... So I need you, now that he's... Oh, actually, that was until... Was that until the end of until the end of this turn? Or what does it say for the frightened effect for you? Because that will affect what he does.
It says must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends.
And the spell's length is
1 minute.
okay. So he's still frightened of you. Well, first he looks at you. Then,
Hey.
and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Plus 0. Okay, 19.
Well, you got it. You as you look at him, like you see his form start to change into some sort of familiar face, and then it just you like kind of brush it off and it disappears.
Oh, he's trying to play games with me. I'm not appreciative.
He was trying.
I'm gonna hit you, dude.
And with that, he's gonna go ahead and actually just turn back to attacking Ness, who now presents a radiant threat. up on the table there. All right, boom. Ooh, natural 20 on my first one.
I'd like to use Warding Flare
Okay.
to impose disadvantage on this roll.
Oh, that's good for you.
Isn't it though?
Yeah. Oh, he misses the. Well, wait. Hold on. What is your AC?
19.
Damn it. Yeah, I knew it was high. Yeah. No, that doesn't hit then. 17. And then is it both attacks?
When you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. So it was just the one then.
Yeah. I don't. If there's multiple attacks, I think it only applies to one.
I got garbage on the second roll anyway. So yeah, he he tries to hit you as you just manage to duck under one chain and then just leap over the others. It goes underneath your feet there, just tearing a long gash in the table.
Nice.
And that's gonna end his turn for now. So, yeah. Bate, you now back in the room, seeing all this going down.
Yeah.
What you doing?
So, can I tell who is having issues?
You can see Mercy, Ness, and Dragathiel all kind of directly engaged with these creatures up ahead of you. Mercy appears to have taken a good bit of damage, but he's looking a little better now than he did before. Otherwise, Dragathiel and Mercy seem to have taken the most blows so far.
I'm fine.
Okay. I am going to throw Mercy the health potion that I have. Can I throw it to him? How close am I to him?
Yeah. You're pretty. I mean, you're only 15 feet away right now. I mean, you can move closer.
Okay.
If you wanted to move and hand it to him, as I would let you do that as a bonus action, but it would put you in range of one of the creatures there.
That's cool. Can I hand it to him after I come closer and Eldritch Blast that bro?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I will allow that. Yeah, we'll make it your bonus action if you want to hand off the potion.
You.
Yeah.
And can I have my evil repair or whatever is it? Retaliation action ready to go?
Oh, rebuke? Hellish rebuke? Yeah, you can do that anytime you get hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you just tell me, well, up to a certain number of times. But yes, anytime you get hit, you just say, I want to use Hellish Rebuke as my reaction.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Go ahead.
Okay.
So you're going to...
I roll for... Oh, son of a bitch. So, all right. So I rolled a 6. So plus 6, I got a 12 for my Eldritch Blast.
12? And who are you shooting at? Sorry. Actually,
what is...
doesn't matter. All of their ACs are above 12.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Eldritch Blast just goes flying past. Were you gonna move, or what were you doing? You're moving up to hand that to Mercy.
I'm also going to scream at the frickin' dudes. Really, really, really angrily.
Mm-hmm.
What in the hell do you think you're doing right now, you idiots? Do they respond?
Not anymore.
It was worth a shot. It's fine. I throw Mercy the potion, and I ready my Hellish Rebuke.
All right. So are you gonna move up here then?
Yeah.
And hand him the potion. Okay. So yeah, you see if she just kind of slides up between attacks and like just kind of quickly like underhands the potion to you, just that couple feet as you kind of catch it. So you now have a regular potion of healing in your inventory, Mercy. You need to make sure.
I'll take it out of my inventory.
Yeah, make sure you take it out of yours. With that, Tortang.
Maybe I'll make it out of the maze.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, 20.
20. Yep.
Yay.
Yep. You managed to squeak your way out as you come, monk running in, and we'll say you can reach the door, and then you've probably got like another 15 to 20 feet of movement left if you wanted to move. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, real quick, Mason.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing.
You know how I found I took those 2 other potions, but they're not in my inventory because
Sure.
I don't know what they are.
I'll add them in after this.
Okay.
You mean the 2? Yeah, we'll talk about it after. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's no problem. Thank you.
Okay. So, Tortang, you still get your attack action, Tortang.
Oh, I still get my attack action? I
Yeah.
thought I dashed out. Okay.
No, you had enough. You're good.
Then we're gonna go attacky on the guy that's in front of me.
Okay.
No, we're not. 7.
7, yeah.
I hate this dice. New dice.
Unfortunately, not gonna hit. Very good. So, I get that. With that being the end of your turn, it's now its turn actually, and it's gonna attempt to hit you, as it kind of sees you slide in there.
What am I screaming? Operation Human Shield.
Oh, the first one does not hit. That's a natural 1. The second one, nope, 17, not gonna hit either. So as it kind of comes up and the first one misses, and the second one just kind of glances off your shell there, and that's gonna be the end of its turn. Ness, it is you. It is your turn.
Yeah. Okay. They're still within range. It's a cantrip, and it's what I got, so that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
That bad boy. Word of Radiance. Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance. Very good.
And so that's again a Constitution 13 save for them.
Okay.
And that's a 6 right there, baby.
And it hits which ones?
This guy
Okay.
and that guy.
So the guy on the left first, but he gets advantage on saving throws. What did he need?
13
On Constitution, you said?
Constitution. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a 14, so just barely squeaking by. And the guy on the right failed.
So he takes 6 radiant damage.
Oh, okay, very good. Boom. Boom. Okay, so with that, it's the next monster's turn. He is actually, let's see, what does he want to do? He keeps missing up here, so he's gonna slide around here. And so, Dragathiel, if you would like, you can take an attack of opportunity as this guy moves away from you.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and hammer him or whatever you're planning.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
What'd you get?
7.
7. Yeah. Unfortunately, does not hit. You kind of like go to swing at him, and he just kind of like ducks and goes like just around the table. He's gonna take 2 attacks against you there, Selena. Boom. 22 on the first one, and then 23 on the second one. So I mean, I'm good. I like this dice. I'm gonna keep this one. So for damage, let's see. So 11 on the first hit, and 5 on the second one. So 16 total.
My goodness.
So he just kind of comes sliding around the table, sees you kind of crouching there with your bow, like just not completely ready, and just slams into you with both of these arms. All right, with that.
Thanks.
Yep, Mercy, it's your turn. Then you're next, Selena.
I turn him back around again to go the chain man,
Okay.
and I'm
How many
going
chains does he
to.
have now?
How many what?
How many chains does he have now?
I mean, he has many. There's only 2 off of his arms right now.
2 chains. Sorry.
I'm gonna.
Mhm.
19 to hit is the first one with my great sword, long sword. Sorry.
Okay.
And 10, 8 damage.
All right. Very good. All right. You're gonna tag him? But...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with my
I was just waiting for your.
Yeah, my bonus action. I'm gonna use my rapier, and to hit is a 11.
All right. To hit is 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay. That's all I can do. That's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yep, you manage to just kind of like slash across, cutting a small gash in his chest with the sword, and then you go to stab with the rapier, and he just again deflects it out of the way. His chain's kind of now spinning like madly. With that, Selena, it's your turn, and then Dragathiel's up next.
I'm going to try and dagger the guy that's next to me.
Okay.
Take a sneaky dagger in there.
Okay. It's a little cheeky dagger.
16.
16. Yep, that hits.
Oh, yes. Okay. 5 damage.
5. Okay. Very good. Okay.
And then I'm going to use healing word on myself.
Okay. Very good.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't used this yet. I was gonna say, I was like, Amanda, it wasn't that I used. Shall 2 d4s.
Okay. So as both of those attacks manage to hit you, you kind of then slide in between the arms and manage to stab him in the chest. And then you whisper a small word.
Message to myself.
Come on, Selena, you can do it.
So is it the total of the 2 d4s and then add 3?
Correct.
Right, yeah. Just wanted to check that it wasn't per dice. Because
No.
that would be overpowered.
It sure would.
Okay, so that's 8.
All right. Did you want to do anything else with your turn?
11. I can't. I think that's it, isn't it?
I mean, you could move, but he could attack you if you move away. So.
How strong is he?
You mean how damaged does he look?
Yeah.
I mean, he's hurting, but he's not looking on his last leg or anything.
How far can I move?
You can move 30 feet, I believe. Like I said, if you move away, he'll get to attack you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just stay where I am then.
Okay. All right. So, Dragathiel, is your turn.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm gonna hammer big boy
Okay.
in the face.
All right, do it.
Roll. 16?
16 total.
Yep.
Let me double check. No, 16 does not hit. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. You don't get, and you don't. Yeah, you don't get 2 attacks until level 5. Okay, never mind. All right. So, you doing anything with your bonus action or anything? Are you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Very good. It's now his turn again. Seeing all of you gathered here now, he's actually going to turn around and try to leave. Boop. So
Hey!
let's see who.
Can we do reactions to that?
So Ness and Mercy can. I think it was the same. This is technically a new round, so Dragathiel also gets her reaction as well. So the 3 of you, if you wish to take attack of opportunity on this guy, you
Oh,
may.
I'm going.
Ooh, yeah, I'm fucking going for this minions.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna save it in case I need to warding flare later.
Okay. I can tell if you're joking or not, so if you're being serious, that's fine.
I'm being very serious. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I failed.
What'd you get?
Like a 4.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Mercy?
Sorry, I neglected to roll. What do I need to roll?
To hit. You're trying to hit him, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the great sword, or long sword, sorry,
Longsword, yep.
which is a 15.
15, unfortunately, does not hit. So he manages to just sneak away over towards Clock, and instead of like pushing Clock's nose, you see he's fiddling with like something else. Like you hear him muttering for a second. He's fiddling with something as he kind of reach out and just puts his hand on Clock, and he bamps out and disappears.
Pussy!
Are you even kidding me?
So he is now left. Let me take him out of the turn order. Batay, it is your turn, and then Tortang, you're on deck after that.
Okay, so who's this little blob creature close to me? This White John mother.
That's Tortang.
That's Tortang? I
Yeah.
thought that was a bad guy. Oh, okay. All right,
Don't
that
hit
makes
me.
more sense.
Don't hit me.
You were backwards. I was like, what's this blob, John? Okay. All right, where's the bad guys at? How close to me are they?
Here. And over here.
Here and over here. Where's the who looks like the biggest, baddest?
They both look
Rochacho.
equal. They're both of these guys look pretty much the same.
And how far away from me are they?
Well, one is literally within touching distance of you,
I see.
and the other one is about 20 feet away.
Son of a snickerdoodle. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and Eldritch Blast the guy that's right in front of me,
Okay, sounds good.
and I'll probably roll a 2. But
Classic move.
Let's see what happens.
I believe in you.
I rolled a 20.
Natural 20?
26. Yeah. So +6.
Let's see. I don't believe it. Okay, fine.
I don't believe in you.
I'm
So,
not a liar.
you managed to get a natural 20. So, you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sorry, what do I roll for damage?
I believe it's
What's
a
that?
D10 for that attack. And then basically you'll double whatever you roll.
Good, because that was a 1.
So 2 damage.
I give up on life.
Oh.
But it's the roll that counts. The prior one, not the damage.
No, it's that was definitely that one that counted.
Yep. I mean, at least it didn't go past him. But...
Yeah, so you kind of lay into him with it as it just kind of hits him in the ribs, but unfortunately doesn't have the impact you're looking for. So Tortang, I assume you're done.
Right,
Batay?
getting excited. Do I have anything else I can do at this point?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I'm probably
no.
gonna move a little bit away from him.
If you do, he will attack you.
That's fine. Hellish Rebuke's ready to rock, bro.
Okay,
Chacha.
that's a classic. Good idea.
Chacha.
I'm also gonna scream, "Come at me, bro!" as I run away.
Okay, so as you move, how far away are you moving, and where?
As far
move your little
away as
duder.
I can
All right,
towards
let me-
that corner where nobody is. Actually, no. I want to go closer to where the other bad guy is.
With me.
Yeah, with my girl.
Okay. So the first attack was.
Gotta try and lead Scary Man over to his scary friend so we
Okay.
can burp him up at the same time.
The first attack was a 16, so that hits. So I'll roll damage, but first you go ahead and roll your Hellish Rebuke while I roll this damage.
What is that going to be? A 0.
Uh,
What do I roll? A 20? Is that what do I roll?
nope,
for Hellish?
you automatically hit. You just have to. He has to make it. Oh, okay. I'll just pull up your sheet. If you
Oh,
click
sorry.
on
Sorry, I
Hellish
can't-
Rebuke, it'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'm sorry.
But he does 5 damage to you on the first attack.
Hellish Rebuke.
Mhm.
Each must make a dexterity saving throw, and it takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Dexterity saving throw. What is your
My dexterity?
No, your saving throw for that is it's either 13 or 14, I think. And it's important which one of those numbers it is.
Wait. Are like
'Cause he got 13. So
where's my saving thing?
let me. So I don't know off the top of my head.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Let me check your sheet. But so you cast Hellish Rebuke. So let me see.
Is it wisdom?
Your save DC is 14. So if you look at this on the spells tab, it's at the very top. It says modifier, spell
Spells
attack.
tab. Shit. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
spell
in
attack
the-
and then save DC. So it's 14 for that. So he does not.
You guys win. Good guys win.
So yeah, so good guys win this one. So how much damage does he take? Say, I love you.
I'm so sorry.
Hellish
it takes
Rebuke. 3d10.
2d10 fire damage.
This says
on a
3d10 by your thing.
Where does it? Is it because I'm second? Is it? Oh yeah, because I'm.
Let me
because
see.
I leveled up. That was probably at level 1.
It takes 2d10 or half as much. Why does it say 3d10 by your thing there?
Does it
do you
go up
have
as I level
something?
up?
Is it casting at a higher level?
No, it says it's first level.
When you cast this spell using a higher level or second.
Oh, I
level
think
or
you've
higher,
used
that's
all
what I'm
your.
saying.
She's used all her
increases
first level
1d10.
slots. Then yes, you have to cast it at second level if you want to use it. So yeah, so 3d10.
Okay.
So the way spells work again, teaching moment. So you guys, any spells that you have, a lot of them can be cast at a higher level. It just means you have to use a spell slot of a higher, So
okay.
so you already used all of your first level spell slots. So if you want to cast it, you have to cast it at a higher level, which means it'll do more damage.
I mean,
Which is in this case probably a good thing.
let's go.
So 3d10. So roll 3d10 and then let me know.
So
Let me know what you
the
got.
first one was an 8.
Nice. Okay.
Second one was a 6.
Okay.
The third one was a 9.
Yeah. As
Eldritch Blast! I'm coming at you with Hellish Rebuke!
as you move away, you take he takes a swing at you. You took 5 damage, by the way. But as you move away, he takes a swing at you, which just catches you in the ribs a little bit. And as you do, your eyes just
Holly shouldn't have done that.
your eyes just go alight, and suddenly he's just engulfed in just completely.
I've never been so scared.
Mistakes were made.
And as he goes to try and take that second swing at you, he falls over as just this charred, burning mess on the ground, dead.
He's smooshied.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's burninated.
Oh shit.
Painted the countryside.
So with that, you were moving over this way. You said. So as you're leaving, you just give him a quick burn as he dies. That's going to be, I imagine, the end of your turn. It would have been, now it's Tortang's turn, and it would have been that guy's turn, but now he's dead after. Okay, so cool. Tortang, what are you doing? Trying to fit your fat turtle butt over there.
I am, yeah. I kind of fell into the floor. I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'm gonna go wacky on that guy.
Okay.
You gonna smooshy him.
I'm not gonna go wacky on that guy in the first one. So that's 13.
Yep, that misses.
Okay, so this one is gonna be a 23.
That hits for sure. Yeah.
And that is a 4 damage with my claw, and then I'm gonna spend a key point to use flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
16.
16. Okay.
Does that hit?
Yep, that hits. Okay.
That's 6.
6 to hit.
6 damage.
Oh, I thought you said 7 damage.
No, that was 6 damage on that one.
Okay. And
then my second attack is a natural 20.
Okay.
That did not flip. Okay. So that's 10 points of damage.
All right. 10 points on the second one total.
10 points on the second one total. Yeah, I doubled it.
Yeah, you guys just see as Tortang runs up and manages to land several blows on this guy. He's still standing, but he's looking really, really rough as he's kind of like stumbling backwards a bit, like trying to keep his footing as his claws, his little claw hands seem to be failing.
I jump up onto my staff and kick him twice. Mercy's rubbing off on me. Okay.
Yeah. Roll me an acrobatics check. I just want to see if that.
Oh no.
See how cool it looks?
Yeah.
Oh no. Where is my acrobatics? That would be an 11.
All right. You managed to get up there, but it almost kind of looks like when a little kid on the playground does it. You managed to land solid kicks on him.
Hey, listen, this staff wasn't made for this. Okay, I'm gonna get one custom made.
But yeah, they're not. You think it looks pretty cool, but it's not quite as cool as you thought it was gonna be.
Wow, that's the story of my life.
With that, Ness, it is your turn.
Sorry, we have visitors.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm gonna ask Clock if he knows where the big guy went. I say, Clock, where did you just send him?
Well, he appears to have gone back down. So he's in the storeroom, I think, with some of the others. but I don't have the best view from here.
Okay. What? I guess like I kind of hear him say that and move to here and cast my Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Which is 13, DC 13, Constitution, etc., 2 damage.
He does not make it.
Okay.
How much damage was it?
2.
That's exactly how many damages you needed.
Boop.
As suddenly, like
so
it's backing away, and just like this searing like white light kind of like becomes like pours over his body and like seems to like make holes in him as he just kind of like perforates and falls to the ground in a shriveled mess. That's going to be the end of that guy and the end of this encounter. So, boom. With that, yeah. Are you okay there?
I'm just going
Cricky?
to drop to the floor.
And over to the front. Touch.
That's not how that goes.
Not how you do it.
Like a different. Is that what you meant?
No,
Not dancing.
I don't know what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
You're not gonna get
I'm
low.
gonna shut up now. I'm also gonna run over to Selena.
Okay.
Give her a hug.
I would like to ask Clock if there's any way he can stall them from getting back to us. Like, Cluck, if more come, we are going to be in big trouble. Are any of the ones that are down there in that storeroom with him, do they know how to work you? Do they know how to get here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, lovely. Guys, I think we should not be here. Whatever they get here, we need to go. You broke the thing, right?
Yeah,
Do we notice any change, Mason?
This room did not appear to be as unstable. You don't notice any physical change in the room, but as you look out, like you can see the crystal itself has changed in color and seems to be a constant.
Yeah. I think I fixed this well. Maybe Clock can send us somewhere to the next level where we could rest.
Clock?
There are millions of rooms. We can send you somewhere maybe more inconspicuous if.
Oh, Clock.
That would be excellent.
Inconspicuous
Wonderful.
sounds nice.
Inconspicuous is excellent.
Closet.
Clock, you are wonderful.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick Selena up and just kind of keep her with me because I know
Okay.
she's in a fragile state right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna go wherever Clock tells us to go.
Okay.
Because he's a wonderful Clock.
Isn't he just?
He's so
Isn't he
fabulous.
just?
All right. Mercy, Tortang, Drathiel, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk up to Mercy and be all like, "Hey, did you see what I did there? I like jumped up on my staff and I like kicked him in the face and like I'm learning. I'm learning."
I like your style. I'm gonna check this body right in front of me, see if there's anything I can find. Or I guess right behind me, depending on how I was facing.
Yeah. It's a grotesque body. It's got some torn cloth. What are you trying to discern?
You trying to find pockets in the rags to
Yeah,
see
that's
if
what
he's
I was
got some
asking.
glittery sparkles? Let's go.
We need a bag of colding so we can take stuff.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. Clock kind of he's like, any special requests? I mean, there's lots and lots of places. Does anybody have any?
The first one that comes to mind that describes that is
Quiet,
conspicuous.
inconspicuous, where no one's ever been. None of these guys have ever been before.
Oh, okay. And at that point, he just he's like, all right, if you're ready to go, just you know what to do.
Yep, I'm gonna grab Selena. I'm
See,
gonna
go-
look
you-
her in the face, and I'm gonna say, "Girl, I got you. You need to get your shit together right now. I don't know what you are dealing with, but we got to go. All right,
I'm
Let's
just
go.
like just nod and then just
let's go." I grab her by
walk in front of everyone.
by the arm and let's go.
I'm out of there.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all kind of gather around as Ness boops Clock's button. And you guys you guys all disappear, suddenly reappear in another place. As you look around this room, it appears to be almost everything that the other rooms have not been, in that it looks like you're outside. There's
Clark,
just
you're my favorite.
there's just rolling green hills up ahead of you guys. And in the middle of this area, you see just kind of on this one large mound, this kind of large tree. It looks like it's some sort of fruit-bearing tree. And outside of that, it's just like a relatively clear day, a few clouds kind of passing through the sky. But behind you, you can see clearly just this outline of like a room, but it still kind of almost looks semi-transparent with Clock just kind of standing there against the wall.
Clock, what is this place?
Oh, I don't know. It's just it's just one
That's
of
fair.
the many
That's
rooms.
fair.
As I said, there are quite literally
Millions,
and hundreds
yeah.
and millions.
Yeah.
of
Did I
rooms.
see anything like this when I was looking through Dahlia's journal?
Not that you saw, no.
Okay.
Is everybody cool if I go ahead and sit down?
Yeah, I
rest
feel
a
like
little?
I kind of want to sit under that tree for a little while.
Yeah, I could go for a short trance.
Me
The-
too.
I'm gonna
That
take a
fruit-bearing
big ol'
tree,
nap.
does it actually have fruit on it?
As you guys grow closer, it does appear to have some sort of fruit.
I really want to.
I want to eat one.
Yeah, you kind of reach up and grab one of these, one of the lower hanging fruits there. It appears to like be in the like shape of like a pear, but it almost has like the coloring of like a blueberry of some sort.
Can I do a survival check to see if I would recognize it at all, or if it's poisonous?
Sure,
or
do a survival
for it.
check.
Nope. 7. I just don't have luck tonight.
You don't really recognize it.
Seems safe, and I take a bite.
I mean, oh.
Okay. I'm gonna do detect magic while I can and see
Okay.
if there's anything around that I can just.
I was thinking I could use my herbalism kit maybe to find something out, but never mind. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, my
was
tummy will
good.
tell you everything you need to know.
That was good. Whew. So yeah, you take a bite of this fruit, and it almost has like the texture of like an apple, but it's got a little bit of like that like tangy like strawberry like sweet and sourness kind of going on to it. Not like really sour, you know what I mean? Just a little
Hey,
bit of
if
tang.
you feel like you're dying, I've got some unidentified health potions you could
Can-
take too.
Can I do a performance check and act like I'm dying?
You can.
I'm sitting down and in a trance. I'm
I'm
they're
gonna go
fine.
into a
I'm
trance.
in it.
Nope, I rolled another 1.
You guys see as he's like, ah.
Dying.
Oh, this is so bad. Shove more into my mouth.
But yeah, so how much of the fruit are you eating? Just the whole thing?
I mean, if I don't notice anything going wrong, I kind of like the taste. So yeah.
Okay. Just roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Wait.
Okay, this dice has rolled 3 1s in a row.
It's trash.
Probably get.
What'd you roll? So you rolled a 1?
Yeah, that was 3 1s in a row.
Okay. So as you finish like the last bite of this, you guys hear him like, oh, it's so bad, as he just falls asleep standing up. But
Worth it.
That was
Worth
that,
it.
That was fun.
so what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm in
gonna
a
try-
trance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try and check on Tortang and make sure he's not like dead.
Okay.
See if I can do detect magic on this fruit and this tree and see what I see.
Sure. You detect magic on the fruit in the tree. It appears to have like some slight magical effect to it. It's nothing super strong.
Like something that wouldn't kill someone if they ate it, right?
It's difficult to tell.
God damn it. What does detect magic do?
It tells
It
you when
detects-
things are magical.
Magic.
If you,
Gotta have identify.
yeah.
Oh, snickerdoodle.
But I'm in a trance, so.
So we got a few of our elf ladies who are leaning up against the tree, just taking a trance nap.
I'm gonna steal some of the fruit and put it in my backpack.
Okay. Mercy and Ness, what are you guys doing?
Go ahead, Mercy, if you had anything.
I'm just going to sleep. I'm gonna like take my scarf end over end, make a pillow, and like in the shade.
Yeah, what happens 10
A
minutes
nice
from now when it retracts and your head smacks into the rock or the ground? Damn it! Why did I say that? I wanted to happen. Yeah, it's Ness says to you guys, I don't know about you, but all of the magical energy that my god bestows upon me is spent. I have to sleep, or there's not going to be much I'm going to be able to do to help in the time ahead. What do you guys think? I mean,
So I just need a short rest to get my
To get
spells-
your spell slots back, yes.
get my spell slots back. What condition am I in?
You tell
Like
me.
I feel great. I could stand watch if everybody wants to sleep for like 4 hours, and then I can switch off watch, and then catch some shut eye for a short rest if that would work for you guys.
I'm already in a trance. I'm being
Yeah.
ignorant right now.
Night. We're not here.
Okay. So, really only Mercy and maybe Ness would hear that if they're not both already asleep.
Right. Well,
Okay. So, Bate, what are you doing while you're...
I'm gonna go hang out with Clock. Clock's
Okay.
my boy. Sup, Clock?
Oh, Bate, how are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you so much for essentially saving all of our lives.
Oh, yes, I was quite heroic, I suppose.
I mean, it really was, because we weren't gonna make it, and now everybody's sleeping. So
I suppose I am an adventurer now.
yeah, right? Can we like take you with us when we leave? Because I would
Oh.
totally love to have you as a clock
I only
I mean,
wish that you
in
could.
my life.
I don't think that is possible.
There's not
Oh.
like a pocket clock.
I do not. If there was such a way, it would be fantastic. But I know of no such magic.
Whatever.
you could
we'll
call it
just
a plock.
or a pocket clock. Whatever.
Who are you
Maybe
talking
we'll
to?
just put like straps on and just take you with us.
I don't think anybody's ever tried that. I suppose it.
I mean,
suppose it could
Tortang
be
might be able to
tried.
carry him.
Well, it's also
Obviously, I'm not saying that because I'm in a trance, but I'm
it's
just
also
saying
your
that out of
decision
character.
if you would want to leave. You know, we're not gonna take you out of your natural habitat. Yes, you
see.
will. It's bad
Does-
form.
Does the turtle normally sleep standing up?
No, he ate that fruit and now he's like napping like whoa.
Oh, okay. Just seemed unusual. I haven't seen many creatures, but I
Do
didn't
you
know.
think he's gonna die from that fruit? I mean, do you know
Oh,
anything about fruit?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I've seen Lady and Dahlia and a friend eat it before.
Oh, great. I was really hoping he wouldn't die.
Yeah, but I mean,
Just in
but
a
again,
food coma, okay?
but he is a turtle, so maybe it is toxic to him. I do not know.
That's everybody's kind of napping right now. Is it cool if we all nap? And is there any chance you could just like wake me up if anybody is like on their way here or even remotely thinking about coming here?
I could certainly try. I don't know if my voice will carry to the tree.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'll hang out here by you if that's cool.
Okay, sure. Do you have do you have an amount of time you wish to be sleeping for?
I mean, I think I'd be good with maybe like 4 to 5 hours, but if we sleep longer than that, I'm not opposed. I mean, we could all use the rest, definitely.
Okay.
But if there's any danger, I would really, really appreciate it if you could wake me up. I'm a pretty light sleeper to begin with, so if I'm right here, I mean, hopefully I should wake up if there's any issues.
I see. I will let you know if anybody comes this way. They are currently searching many other rooms for you. They
But
seem
you
to
found the room they can't find.
they seem to have somehow deduced what your targets are. It seems very clever, or not, I guess, if they're
Craps.
halfway
So
intelligent.
they know we're going for the wells. How many more wells are there? We did 2.
Oh, there are 2.
Okay, so there's 2 more.
Yes.
I'm really glad I got that one though.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was.
I couldn't see it, but I am sure you did a great job.
You're the best, Clock.
He's like, no, you're the best. As you kind of slip off into sleep. A few hours go by.
Clock's my boy.
A few hours go by as you've kind of like slumped against him, and he kind of like just barely can reach you with like the edge of his little like side arm there. He's like, you just feel like a slight poke like on your.
Oh, yes, him. Hello.
How many is a few hours?
Well, I mean, he didn't wake all of you guys up.
Well, I mean, but I'm gonna wake up at the 4-hour mark.
Yeah,
So
it's been
it's-
about 4 hours at this point.
Okay, then I'm
So
up
that,
and
all-
out.
so that
Me and
counts as a
Selena.
short rest for everybody. For me,
So
right?
for I mean, short rest is usually I usually say about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the state that you guys are in.
Oh, F. So is that a long rest?
Long rest, usually it's 8 hours.
So then it was a short rest.
Yes.
For you, it was a short rest. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
For me and Selena, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a long rest for us.
We'll go into that. I wanted to cover something about that later.
Oh
we'll
wait,
go
but
to
is
later.
it a long rest?
For now, yes.
Okay.
There's a certain thing. There's a lore. Okay, we'll just say there is a lore thing in my world, so that for Selena, it technically is not a long rest.
What the fuck? What? Oh, right. Okay.
Because of the
What about
lore.
for me?
Yeah,
We'll talk
I
about it
know.
later.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you're still resting. It's not like you've been woken up yet.
I know, but like, that's like my one trait. It's fine.
We'll talk. I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it later. I balanced it
Okay.
out. Don't worry about it.
Right.
But what about for me?
You're good. Well, you have gotten a long rest. We'll talk about it later.
No fun at all.
All right, so
I
I,
know.
get my Speely spells back. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Clock, what's up, my man?
you said to wake you after about 4 hours.
Did you is anyone coming? Is there anyone on to us or near
No,
to
you
find
said to
us?
wake you after 4 hours.
I'm gonna go walk down to
Or-
where she is.
You're freaking fantastic, Clock. Can you wake me in another 4 hours? Or if anyone were to wait, if I sleep 4 hours, is that just another short rest?
Hey, Pate!
No, it'll be a long rest if you go another 4 hours.
Okay.
And but Dragathiel's seen you moving about, and she's walked down to you and said hello.
Hey girl, hey, what's up?
Hey,
Hanging out with Clock. Clock's the best.
you need to rest now because I'm all good.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl, you're the mom.com. I'm gonna just sleep for another 4 hours if that's cool.
Am I
Yeah.
asleep still during
That's
all
fine.
this?
Thank you.
At the moment,
I'm just gonna
at the
sleep
4 hour
here.
mark,
Wake me up if you need me.
Alrighty.
roll me a Constitution
I'll
saving
be here
throw.
with Clock. Hey, Clock.
Clock's
Hello.
my boy.
I got an 18.
You got what?
18.
Yeah, I mean, you snap out of the standing sleep coma and see everybody else around you sleeping. You don't know quite how or when you fell asleep, just that you are currently standing.
Am I still holding the fruit?
The pit of it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple more and then I'm gonna walk over to the clock.
Okay, very good.
Hey, Dragathiel, you should try this.
I'm okay.
Fair enough. And I shove it in my.
No. You don't. No.
Yes.
You're too big and strong for such dainty fruit.
Sometimes it's tough to sleep at night. I get nightmares.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, fine, fair. Fine.
Do you mind if I stand here and keep watch with you?
Yeah, sure. Clock, you want to tell us a story?
Yes, tell us a story.
Batey, you can hear them talking right over you.
Did you fall asleep on top of the clock again?
She's trying to, yeah.
I freaking love Clock. He's so cool.
Can
So-
you whisper us a story?
Can you sing me a song?
I don't really sing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
People say
pretty
that
sure.
all the time. And then pretty much usually it's not true.
A lot of people say that, and then they just sing, and that happens.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I should try that.
Tell him to sing Free Bird.
Free bird. He says perhaps one day I shall try that. Now, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a little shy. I don't know if I feel comfortable.
Oh, but you have such an attractive face.
Oh, he says you say that to all of the inanimate objects.
Only the ones that talk, and you're the only one that I know that talks.
Oh well, I do feel special then. Are you quite rested? What was your name again?
My name is Tortang. Yeah, I feel really. I don't remember falling asleep. I took a couple bites of the fruit and ended up falling asleep, and now I feel refreshed.
I see. Do you normally fall asleep standing? That seems unusual.
No, I usually fall asleep in my shell. That's why I don't understand.
Oh, that is very peculiar. Oh, this place is rather idyllic, I suppose. He's kind of like looking around a little bit. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
We're
Still sleeping.
Okay, yeah, and Bate, meanwhile, is like snoring beneath you guys.
Cool.
If you're wondering, yes, she is always that loud.
Oh, that seems to fit her character. Yes, but
She's not even here to.
I know.
she's not.
Dang it.
I wish. Oh, it's too bad we can't. I was just imagining her actually being asleep and being able to sleep puppet her. Like, yeah, I always do that. But yeah. So what are you guys doing? Those of you that are.
While all of this is going on, because I woke up from a trance, but I just didn't walk over to everyone. I have removed my circlet, and I am it's just on my lap. I've just got hold of it, and I'm just looking off into the distance, even though it's not a distance, but it looks like distance.
From what you can tell, it's the distance. Like,
Yeah.
the only place you can tell where there's actually defined walls is the spot where clock is.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Just ignoring everyone.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just...
Nope, just staring off into the distance in
Okay.
thought.
Okay. Very good. So, Torchang and Dragathiel, you guys. What are you
So
doing?
any news about those bad guys? They just like hanging out or?
I mean, they're pretty actively looking for all of you.
Cool.
Does look like the next 2 stops may need to be careful. Yeah. This is turning out to be much more difficult. Perhaps you should not have alerted them so many times. That probably would have been good. If you had not alerted the bad guys, that probably would.
You know.
Were we not just
Tried
doing
that
what you
before.
told us to do?
Am I awake?
No, you're asleep.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, be quiet. Eat
We
your sandwich.
mind you.
And as you guys have just kind of like little chit chat conversations, like the hours start to pass by. It's been about 6 hours at this point. You guys doing anything else while you're waiting? Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. A couple hours later, again. Clock. Bate, you feel like a boink boink as the clock pokes you again. About 4 hours later.
Ah! What's up, buddy?
It has been another 4 hours, and you requested that I wake you when it has been 4 hours.
You the best clock. Literally,
Yes,
like the
wake
best
everyone, huh?
and the best clock.
I've been getting told that a lot recently. I'm not technically a clock, but that's fine.
Really?
Are
What are
you?
you?
I don't quite know. Only that I am not a clock. But it seems like an appropriate name, given that I have an appearance somewhat akin to a clock.
Do you want a different name?
No, I quite like clock. It's one syllable and it is easy to remember.
Like the rock, my boy.
Lucky.
So
Sweet.
Ness
Thank
and
you for waking me up. I'm gonna check in with everybody.
okay, Ness and Mercy, you guys wake up as well at this point.
Yeah. Long rest.
And yeah, so all of you got your long rest. So if you need to check that off on D&D Beyond, go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Feels so good. What's everybody up to?
Well, you see the 3 of them down there with clock. Meanwhile, near
Ooh.
you see Ness also kind of rolling awake at this point. Meanwhile, Selena is kind of on the other side of the tree from you, kind of staring off into the distance.
I'm going to walk over to Selena.
Okay.
And sit down next to her. Hey, Selena. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned about you is that when you say things are fine, they're definitely not fine. I mean, I'm sure everybody else noticed too, but you were a bit reserved in that last fight, and that's definitely not like you. So, I mean, we don't have to talk about it, but it's something I noticed. Anyways, letting you know that I am here for you.
Just sort of like choke up a little bit. I saw my sister
Where? Here?
during that fight. She
In-
just appeared in front of me.
Really? In what form? Like a vision or?
I don't know. one second she wasn't there, and then the next second she looked like she was stood right in front of me, and she was just really sad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, it clearly wasn't real, right? So at the very least, you know that. I don't know a whole lot about your sister, but I assume you guys were close.
Yeah, we were.
Is she alive?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then it definitely can't be easy seeing your sister's visage right there in that room. I mean, has this happened to you before? Have you seen your sister appear in front of you? Is this a reoccurrence or?
No, that was the first time.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just.
Well, if there's anything I can do, at least we know that it wasn't real, and at the very maybe you can take consolation in that. Perhaps it means something, but I know that whatever's going on in this building that we're in, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. So we'll probably, hopefully, get some answers on all of this soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm gonna go over to the rest of the people with the clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
I'll just put my third clip back on.
Miss, what are you doing?
Just kind of, yeah, I guess I head back in with the clock. I don't really have much to say.
Okay.
Actually, no, scratch that. Batay, Tortang, what did you see in there? You don't seem particularly. You didn't seem imperiled, but I figure there was visions and mirrors and all of that.
Seemed like a weird maze of some sort. I think I was able to see through it to get to the well to purify it. It looked like it was trying to make me choose between going left or going right, and when I chose to go forward, it took me to the well. And that's where I did what you guys had done before and destroyed the black crystals that were in it.
It seemed like it played on your wants and like your deepest desires and then your biggest failures, at least for me. When I went in, I was so worried about finding Batay that I came up to a crossroads and in one way showed. I told you I lost a lot of people in my life. I came up to a crossroads and one way showed me me defeating the wizard that killed all my friends in my last party, and the other way just showed my failure over and over and over.
Oh, Tortang.
And it was if it wasn't for the fact that I really wanted to find Batay, I don't know what would have happened, in all honesty. But I decided that nothing can be worse than losing more people, and so I had to make a choice, and I knew that one way was already true and it already happened. So I ended up choosing that way, but it was extremely traumatizing, and I never want to relive that again. You always wonder why I tried to go in front of everybody or protect everybody. Or earlier, Dragathiel asked if I was a little worried about Batay going in alone, and in all honesty, yes, I really was, because I don't know what will happen if I lose anybody else. And
I hugged Tortang so.
It's been a hard journey.
I hug Tortang so freaking hard right now.
I just stand there awkwardly.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's what I ended up seeing. And then when I'm assuming after she destroyed the black crystals, there was like 20 of you, and I couldn't figure out which way to go for the longest time. I just kept on chasing every single chateau, and eventually I made it out. But it was very.
So for me,
It's very fitting.
For me, it showed two very wild extremes. One taking a very dark path, one taking a very light path, and that's just, for me, that's just not. It feels weird saying this without really knowing my past, but it doesn't feel right to choose just the light or the dark. Life is full of both. So I went forward, and that's how I found the well. And then I destroyed the crystals like I saw you guys do in the last one. And then there was a door, and when I got through it, I was to where you guys were.
Well, looks like
That place sucked.
that place is
Retweet.
terrible, and hopefully the next two aren't like that.
Oh, don't worry, they'll be worse.
Well, yeah, the last place was horrible, and this place sounds horrible, and but
Can we have a little optimism, guys? Come on, we're halfway there.
Are you volunteering to go into the next one?
Yeah.
Sweet. Mercy will join you.
I would advise maybe if we're gonna do the stuff, we go in pairs,
Yes.
so that I mean, I'll happily go with anyone. I'm not afraid. I will happily accompany you, Dragathiel, to wherever.
I will
I know you ain't
say-
scared of nothing, girl. I know you ain't. I know.
I will say that going alone maybe wasn't the best idea because we had no way of knowing
It's true.
anything.
I know.
Not that we would know if you had a buddy, but we'd feel a little bit
Well, I
better.
had the rope, and I thought maybe my mind bullets would reach you guys, but
Yeah, I tried to send my my spirit animal in with you, and that no,
Thank
he
you,
got so confused.
thank you for caring enough to find me. I've learned my lesson. I'll do my best not to go in alone again.
So, who's ready for the next room?
One sec. Hey, Clock. You said there was a third riddle, but you didn't give it to us.
Oh, I guess now's as good a time as any if you're in a safe place. Yes. Well, sure. Let me pull up my riddle sheet. Says the GM. If it'll quit being a dick. Which did I already give you?
Oh my god.
What?
I know. I could hear that from
Oh, the
here.
pop, the crack.
Did you hear it? Could you
Yeah,
hear
it was really satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
it? Felt very nice.
All right. If you're ready, I've thought of one.
Yeah.
Says, I am made in sadness and joy. My presence may belie bravado, and denying me makes you burn. Women curse me if I mar their visage.
A mirror.
Say it one more time, please, Clock.
I'm gonna paste it so you guys can see it. I'll just drop it in the chat for the thing there. Boom. In the chat for the.
Oh, that chat.
Yeah,
that
just in
chat,
there.
like actual chat.
Oh man, it did
Not
formatted
us.
it.
Not
Formatted
our
it funny.
Zoom chat.
Yeah, no, I was just
Okay.
dropping it in the chat.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah.
Water?
Clock just kind of looks at all of you. So, I mean, if you
Tears?
Children.
what did you say?
Tears.
Oh, look, there we go. See,
Yeah.
You're also
I
quite
thought
so
it was
clever.
water instead of tears.
Yeah.
you're all quite
It's
so
like
clever.
tears. No, it can't be tears. It's water.
You're all quite so clever. I'm really very proud of you. I did promise to take you somewhere special, didn't I?
Yes.
I mean, would you like to go right now?
Why not? I think we need
why
perking up a
not?
little bit.
Probably use.
I just saw my friends die again. I would like to go somewhere nice.
Okay, well, I suppose, given the circumstances that they probably won't know where this room is either, so you can't tell, assuming we don't all die, Mainly you, because I'm kind of integral to this building, so they probably won't kill me. But assuming that we don't all die, you cannot tell Lady and Dahlia that I've taken you here.
Promise.
Ew.
Okay. So as you guys all kind of like get up close and gather around, he's like, "All right, whenever you're ready." Is anybody who's gonna do the booping?
I'll boop.
Okay. So Mercy goes up and gives the button a boop, as you guys and it reappear. This room it seems like almost like an endless white expanse, but in front of you guys, there's just a small, like shiny golden chest, just sitting there by itself.
Shiny. I like shiny.
He says, "Now,
Shiny.
I don't know like what the rules are, but like just if each of you like maybe opens it once, like I don't."
Wait, what is it? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, there's a chest up.
Right, okay, sorry.
You see,
It's shiny.
the only,
It's real shiny.
it's
so
literally
shiny.
the only thing here.
Oh my god, you guys! I'm so excited.
So
Goodness.
I don't know exactly how it works. I know the lady has stored many nice things there. But outside of that, like I said, you can't tell her.
Who gets to go first? Who gets to go first? Who gets to go first? Who?
Considering I've
walk
looted
up
a
and
lot
open
of
the
things,
chest.
we'll go last.
I'll go first because it's so shiny and I need to touch it. I need to touch the chest.
I need to touch
It's
the.
so nice.
I'll go last, friends.
Okay.
I've been looting this whole time. I'll wait.
I'm
Um,
not
A
gonna open
second.
it.
did you say hold on a second?
No, I'm gonna
Oh.
go second.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm
And
not gonna open it.
Ness isn't gonna open it.
Yeah, I can say that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Am I able to like cast detect magic around here and everything? Just
Yeah, you
what
detect
I
magic. There doesn't appear to be magic just as much in the room. The room, the best you can tell, feels empty except for this chest.
Ooh, go open it,
Can I-
guys.
can I
I'm
try
I'm already opening it. I'm already over there.
Oh,
I opened it.
Never mind.
So
It's opened.
Mercy, we will
Never mind.
find out next time what you pull out of the
Fuck
chest.
me! God damn. Oh no!
So, with that,
to open a magical chest. I'm excited.
got him. That's right. Yeah. So we'll with all that exciting nonsense happening next time, we're gonna say goodnight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you players for being awesome.